So, Riley, how was the first day of school?
Fine, I guess.
Did you guys pick up on that?
Something's wrong.
Signal the husband.
Uh-oh, she's looking at us. What did she say?
What is it, woman? What?
I'm joy. This is sadness. That's anger.
What?
This is disgust. And that's fear. We're Riley's emotions. These are Riley's memories. They're mostly happy.
What happened?
Sadness.
She did something to the memory. Get back, Joy.
Trying. Joy, no,
Let's
wait.
go.
The core memories.
We can fix this. We just have to get back to headquarters. We can't focus on what's going wrong. There's always a way to turn things around. Exactly.
Congratulations, San Francisco. You've ruined me.
Riley, here we come.
Oh, what a day. What a lovely day.
Sorry, wrong movie.
Yeah.
Wrong movie. Sorry, I got distracted there for a second. That was a little
fear is an emotion.
I added clips for the super chat, so yes, I have that in many in spades. Anyway, we are back. Okay, I'm screwed up here. I'm trying to do things over here with this. Okay, we're good. We're here. We have feelings. We have emotions.
We're here and we're queer.
We're here. Well, that is I don't know. Is queer not a feeling? Well, these days it is. Anyway, I'm glad we're here.
It's Pride Month. It's Pride Month.
It is Pride Month. Represent your feelings for Pride. Okay. So to be gay, talk about feelings of being gay tonight. We decided to do Inside Out Part 1 because the second movie will be out this weekend. So we figured let's get a panel of homos and some good people, nobody, and talk about this movie, what people liked about it, what people didn't. Some people feel this is the last great Pixar movie. And I did add Gore King. Sorry, Gore King. Thank you for coming in, by the way. We're talking about all day. I was thinking, I was like, Gore King, this movie's overrated. Yeah. It was like he hasn't seen this movie. He thinks it's overrated. It's perfect because most people liked it, but I want to hear the opposite side too, because I do have some issues with the movie as well. So thank you for being as long as you remember the key points of the movie, Gord, we'll be okay.
I will try to remember him as
well. We're going to scrub through it. Maybe it'll trigger a feeling and a memory.
Yes, hopefully, yes.
Yeah.
But Coco was the last great Pixar movie. Let's just point that out. Coco is amazing.
I haven't seen Coco.
I haven't either, but I've been told. I said that this was the last Pixar movie, and then I looked at a list and then saw that Coco was after it and said, well, in all fairness, I haven't seen that. So I'll wait to make my final decision.
I like Coco because it features Mexicans and they're happy despite never coming to America.
Oh, I don't like Mexicans, so I won't like
They're not wall jumpers, huh? Wow.
Exactly.
Okay. We have a great panel tonight. So, of course, we have Mrs. Sassy Sasquatch because she is going to see the new movie this weekend and do a review on it. But, yeah, we have her on for a while, actually, a bunch of animated movies. So, yeah, she's booked for a while. She's going to be my bitch for a while on MMM. Yeah. So.
And I have nothing, no rewards, none.
No, being married to me is not a reward. And then we also have a new first timer. For the sake of the comments in the show for the first time, how are you doing? And welcome.
Hi. This is actually my third attempt to, do first time ever streaming, but last time back and the time before that, YouTube hated my taste in movies. So you get to be my first. Be gentle. This is my first time.
No, that's okay. We break people in fast on this show. So we all know how that goes. And then, of course,
whiskey and lube are good.
Yes, and Gord King, of course. Thank you for the last. And actually, Andrew's supposed to be in later. He's currently watching Return to the King because all the Lord of the Ring movies came back into the theater, so everybody's watching them everywhere. So he'll be in a little later. And then, of course, White Bear, my beautiful, sexy hillbilly from the South. How are you doing, sir?
Better than I deserve. How you doing, baby boy?
And of course, my favorite, Vex Electronica. How are you doing, lady?
Saw dead.
I'm sad. Oh. Okay.
I've never wanted to cunt punt an animated character as I wanted to cunt punt sadness. Oh my goodness.
Okay, I that did trigger a memory. I also hated sadness so much.
Thank you. Yeah, she was fucking annoying.
I felt like she redeemed herself at the end. I did hate her, but I do feel like she redeemed herself at some point. But we'll talk about it when we get there.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I might as well start scrubbing through because there's a lot of people on Twitter today having conversations about this movie and what it means to have free will. So we got into a philosophical debate about a cartoon that went on for like 5 hours today. It was insane. And Gore King, goddamn, it was at the front of. No, I'm just kidding. It wasn't just him. It was a lot of people. But
I thought I was trying to non sequitur everyone out of it by bringing up Free Willy.
Yeah. Okay. Well, here we go at the beginning of the movie where we get the opening of Joy kind of explaining what's kind of happening here. So she's talking about, have you ever thought what's going on in somebody's head? Then you get the baby. So it's the whole creation process. So I actually think
not the whole creation process.
Well, no. Well, we missed the best part. That's the good part. I actually my take on this movie is it starts off really well, it ends really well. The middle is where I have the biggest problems. Where I actually think it gets a little slow.
Fell asleep.
I actually fell asleep. I think it gets a little boring in the middle. A little bit. So who wants to talk about the comments? Since it's your first time on the show, how do you think how did you feel about the opening of the movie? How did you think they did with the introduction of the feelings?
Other than the fact that I've never seen a baby yet that didn't come out crying, and therefore it would have made a whole lot more sense for sadness to be first. But that's being entirely too logical for a Pixar movie. So
I was thinking maybe more fear. Yeah, I think it's interesting.
I'd be angry. I'm like, I'm cold. Put me back in.
Yeah, what the hell's going on here? It was warm inside there.
I would be pissed to be born into this world right now.
I would be pissed to be born looking like lesbian Tinkerbell. Look at this. It's got the green dress.
It's Pride Month, damn it, Gord. Oh.
It's Pride Month.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'd be really happy to be born lesbian Tinkerbell.
Insensitive.
Her emotion is the lesbian, not the baby itself.
Why are you
No, I wasn't talking about the baby. I was talking about the emotion. She looks like that blue hair Tinkerbell thing going.
Fermented Simina brings up a good point. He showed me this. He sent me a clip of a show. I think it was in the 90s. It was called Herman's Head, and it was the exact same premise with adults. He was an adult who had a job, and and I remember that show. It didn't last very long, but I remember the show. It's freaking hilarious. Anyway. Where am I at here? So you got this. This is Amy Poehler, right? Isn't she playing Joy?
Yep.
Yeah.
This was kind of at the height of her popularity too, with Parks and Recreation.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So you go through. They just kind of give you a brief walkthrough about Riley and how it's going to be them and her forever, and then she goes for 33 seconds. Then all the other. Then there you go. There's your favorite character, Vex. Sadness.
Fuck that bitch.
Fucking so annoying, man.
You know what's funny? I looked up who voiced the character and looks just like it.
It's Phyllis from The Office.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, wouldn't it be weird if Sadness was a really likable character all the way
Yes,
through?
Agreed.
of course.
Well, it's just I remember when they were doing the promos for this show and they were pushing out all of the merch at the Disney stores, and Sadness was the one that was always front and center. It was the one on all of the kids' clothings. It was the one that was selling out the most. So it's like unintentionally, Sadness is the most liked character if we're just going by merchandise sales.
Interesting. I wouldn't think that.
I didn't know that.
I don't know. I think Joy is cuter than Sadness.
I'll say this much: the lady who voices Sadness does a great job. I mean, they picked the perfect person to voice her.
Oh yeah. Definitely agree. I like how Fear is actually pretty funny in this movie. But I like this because it's pretty. Like I said, it's pretty unique where they're kind of going through the head of this kid and the emotions they go through, trying to feed her vegetables, doing everything that like a baby would go through, and then. What's this character's name again? The green one? Disgust. Yeah, she was funny. But it's a good introduction. So yeah, then there you have the dad,
another office character,
another office character, and my favorite character, which was
Kaling,
Anger. Yeah, Anger, played by Lewis Black. He was perfect for this role. If you ever see his stand-up comedy, he's angry. He's an angry man in general. He makes observational comedy. It's fucking hilarious. So
he was the only choice to voice Anger, by the way. Like that was the
he
only
had to
person
have
they
been.
wanted. Yeah, and they didn't think of anyone else.
Yeah,
but his newspaper consistently changes headlines to
every time. Yeah, something happens. Yeah.
Oh, that's what I didn't notice that.
Yeah, if this part was no dessert because they told the baby no dessert, and so of course she got angry.
Yeah. He's my favorite character by far.
He is the best. He is absolutely the best.
Where's internalized racism?
Oh, that listen. This is why I'm going to the sequel. Yeah, it's going to be a shit show. I'm waiting. I'll let you guys know on it go Friday.
This is implicit bias.
Yeah, it's pretty unique. So the whole before this started a whole Twitter war today about free will, we got into this whole discussion about these feelings and emotions and how memories interact with things. And so if you're just looking at this from the outside in, it was a kid's movie, I think it does a pretty decent job of just showing you varying emotions, how they can affect you, and also how you can have them all at once, or whatever. It's so I don't know. I like this whole concept of like the memories being stored.
It's a very imaginative way of thinking of how we store our thoughts and our emotions and memories and all of that stuff. And I really, that's why I think I love this so much, is because it was such an imaginative spin on this concept.
Yeah.
I like it. I mean, I don't disagree. I do think it's a little bit kind of a repurposing of a similar idea from Monsters Inc., but I mean, it's not a bad usage of it. I mean, I don't dock it points for not necessarily being totally original or whatever, but it's like, I kind of think that's probably where they got some of the ideas. Like, oh, you could do something similar from Monsters Inc. Actually, I think that's more or less fine.
Yeah, that's interesting.
I mentioned earlier that I was still working in mental health when this movie came out. And the visuals made it so much easier to explain concepts to both children and adults that I really appreciated the way some of the visuals work.
Yeah, I could see that. I could definitely see that from a mental health standpoint. I think that's why I liked it, because I think children and adults have so much trouble identifying each of their emotions. And I like how they did this, like what Phil is going to show with all the different little, what are they called?
The islands.
Islands,
islands of emotion, right? There's like the family one, a goofball one, a hockey one. What the hell? And I forgot what the other one was.
The glass case of emotion.
Islands of our personality.
Goofiness.
Right. Yeah. That was pretty cool.
So, my core island would be full of goats.
I wonder if there's like, as you get older, would these really like horrific type islands start to build like Dead Puppy Island for like your first pet dying, and there's all these associated memories.
My parents threw me out. Yeah, I love what my parents threw me out and didn't love me island. Yeah,
family issues island. Vex would have racism island. It'd be cool.
No, that's the name of the
I don't know,
continent.
from what I understand, she might also have like a fanfic island.
Hey.
Oh, I definitely have a fan fiction island. Yeah.
Oh, 100%. A
There's
cat
also
island.
a dedicated Arthur Morgan island as well.
Yeah, we know. The Red Dead Island is our chats.
Red Dead Island with President Arthur Morgan and Vice President Henry Cavill.
Henry Cavill, yeah. Ruling class. Yeah, this is pretty cool.
I liked this part where they showed how she made her life a little bit more fun and imaginative.
Why are you echoing, Sassy?
I don't know. You set me up, bitch.
Wow.
I mean, you're not upside down now, so that's an improvement.
That's true. We'll go
That
one
upside
for
down
one.
cleavage was really weird.
It's not right, man.
No, it's not consistent. So I think you're okay now.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, and so they just kind of go through her youth and her hockey. She's from Minnesota, right? So obviously hockey's a big thing. And again, I like how they show that girls can play the hockey. You didn't have to like show the whole, oh, we could do it just like boys do. Like they're just like, yeah, girls play hockey. It's Minnesota. It's a normal thing, They didn't have to go into too much detail about that, which is cool. I like that. She's very polite kid, which is fucking weird.
Don't you know?
Don't you know? Yeah, I do like I said, fear. Fear cracked me up though a few times. He made me laugh out loud a few times.
That was Bill Hader, right?
Yep.
Yeah. And so it shows you how the memories are stored into this thing, and then basically Joy is just like constantly, obviously Joy. She wants the kid to always feel happy. But my only thing is, okay, so I know this is getting technical for a kid's movie, which is a little nuts, but how old is Riley at this part of the movie? 11. So do they not know how sadness works by the time she's 11 though?
No, obviously she does, because the end of the movie kind of tells you that.
No, because she figures it out by the end of the movie about why she
really are in touch with their emotions, though.
Just ask Sassy.
I don't necessarily have a problem with the idea that a child that young has primarily had a happy upbringing, getting to do the cool stuff. And, because when you're young, like, I think a lot of nostalgia is you're remembering those times where you discovered things and, how everything is new and amazing. And, I think, granted, for some of us, it ends a little earlier than 11, but that's more or less fine that Joy is kind of the overriding feeling she has.
Not a bad thing.
Mine ended at 9, so thank God she got to 11.
Jesus.
Hey, 9/11 joke.
Oh! God, I make those a lot on streams. Shit.
Yeah, no kidding.
Everyone talked about the fact that they found sadness really annoying. Nobody found joy annoying?
Yeah, no, I did.
Oh, yeah.
I did.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. I was annoyed because, first of all, sadness fucks shit up, right? And Joy's like, it's okay. Don't worry. I'll fix it. And I'm like,
well, that's her job. She's Joy.
I know, but I do think she was a little bit too much, but I know that was her job. So as much as sadness was annoying, Joy got on my nerves a little bit. It's like, bitch, calm down. You should have another emotion. But I know it doesn't work like that.
It doesn't work that way. I know she's too much joy can be obnoxious.
Yeah, she
too
became
much joy
maniac.
can be very obnoxious. Yeah. So this is where they find out that they're moving, right? Their life is perfect, and they're like, oh, and then they move to San Francisco, which these days would be a death sentence.
One early missed opportunity they had is because they introduced all of the emotions like kind of quickly. I think that as they're kind of going through this, space of the film where she's getting a little bit older here and there, that's a good time to introduce emotions. Is okay, she's this age and she experienced something. Boom, you've got you got another one. It's like I think it's a little oversimplified, but for the ones they have a great cast. I get you don't want to bog this down too much and everything,
right?
But and again, I'm operating off of having seen this a very long time.
You know what
ago.
though? I think that Gord's right. I think they could have spent more time doing that with the emotions, like he said, with her growing up, and less of the bullshit in the middle. I think they spent way too much time trying to get back to headquarters.
Bing bong, baby.
Develop the emotions a little bit more, like he said, and just kind of watch her really go through those different emotions in the beginning as she's growing up.
Yeah. That wouldn't have been a bad. That might have been a bad idea. This part was kind of funny though, where they're driving to San Francisco, where they're moving, and she's like, we thought the Golden Gate Bridge, where we thought it was actually, we thought it was made out of solid gold, but actually it's not. I'm like, oh my god. And then typical, what did Anger say at this point in the movie? I think he says something like, "Oh, I'm gonna like it here," or "This is like perfect."
Oh, because everybody's angry.
Yeah, these are my people.
Yeah, these are my people. Yeah. And it's funny because if you've been to San Francisco,
it's San Francisco. What do you mean by that?
Wow. Well, these days it means something. Yeah. So they finally get to their home and they're excited. Yeah, they're imagining what the house is going to look like when they get there, and of course they're dreaming up like this fantastical stuff. And then they actually get to the house, and it's like some piece of shit rundown San Francisco home.
I mean,
yeah,
it's expensive to live in San
Francisco.
Francisco.
Look at that.
Gosh, yeah.
That's probably like $2 million for that house right there.
Probably.
Been to San Francisco? Is it really this gray?
I think there's overcast right in the morning.
It's got like that. What the hell is it called? San Diego has the same thing. The marine layer comes over in the morning and then it clears out by the afternoon. I just know it's just extremely windy. Yeah, there are old sections of San Francisco that do look like this. Yes. Well, this is definitely what San Francisco looks like now in 2024.
There's that plus a little bit of like heroin needles and homeless people everywhere.
Look, she's wearing a rainbow. She's wearing a rainbow shirt too, representing month in San
wait a
Francisco.
minute. Now the gays are going to own this too. They're trying to own everything that has a rainbow on it.
Yep.
Can I just point out though?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, who is echoing? Now I'm curious.
Me. This is fucking insane. Go ahead.
Wait, do you have the mic set up correctly?
Okay, you said. Oh, go ahead.
Sorry, Max. Go ahead.
No, I just wanted to point out because you don't see this very often in animated stuff anymore. But there's all the sadness comes when she moves to an urban area, when she moves to a city area, which there is like a pretty strong correlation, even if you just look mental health wise at the happiness of people that live in cities versus rural areas. So I thought that was it's an interesting extra layer that's added on to the narrative, even though, again, I agree with you. It gets a little muddied in the middle, but the setup for this entire movie, I think, was pretty mint.
Fair enough. I actually never thought about that with the whole urban area versus rural thing, but it does make sense. Yeah. You're limited to certain things in a rural area. So yeah, that's cool. And yeah, I like how she gets in here and she's like, sees a dead rat on the floor, all this shit. And it's like, oh God. Like everything she's like hoped it would be is like the exact opposite. It's just terrible. But you know,
did they ever say what her family, what they do?
I don't remember. All I remember them saying is that their dad had some big job that he got, but I don't think they're really going into detail.
That's all we know is he got a better job in the city, and it made him a lot busier. Yada yada yada.
There are references to investors, and that's about it.
Yeah. Even Joey's like, "What the? I'm not so joyful anymore." Yeah, then this part's kind of cool where she goes into the bedroom and she's like starting to imagine what the bedroom would look like, where they're going to place things to kind of get her. So yeah, this is the whole conversation, right, Gord? You guys were kind of leaning towards in the like if you have emotions controlling you, then where do you have the free choice to make your own decisions? But it was getting a little deep for a freaking Disney Pixar movie. But
yeah, I honestly don't know if this movie's even attempting to tackle that. It's more just, I think there are just visual representations of what she's going through, and they're just turning them into characters.
100%.
It is a weird dynamic. I think there was a lot more potential than what they achieved. Like I said, I think this movie is wildly overrated because of the concept.
Right.
But it's a great idea. It's a fantastic idea. I think they could have done a lot more with it.
Well,
it's the Osmosis Jones of emotions.
These are concepts that like adults have a hard time with, and this movie was intended for children. So I thought overall they did a decent job of trying to simplify some pretty complex ideas.
What was the thing with the flashlight again? It wasn't that? Oh God, I forgot. I'm so stupid. It was a whole.
It was their idea.
Yeah.
It's an idea, right? God say sorry.
I mean, that really, you had to ask what the light bulb.
The autism kicked in. Yeah, then they make the best out of it by playing hockey into the. It was this, cool family scene.
That wadded piece of paper is what goes over Cannoli's head when he has an idea.
Yeah, Carl. There are no. It's just a blank stare at a wall for like an hour. Like, hey, what was going on? Yeah. So this is their. Oh yeah. So while they're doing this, their family island grows, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then he gets a call to go take it away, and the kid doesn't understand because kids are stupid. Their parents have to work and pay for all this shit.
Another detail too that again really good at setting it up is the moving truck was delayed by 2 days, and later on we find out that it gets delayed like further, like 4 days or something like that.
Right.
So just to further create that disconnect from familiarity and from home, it helps kind of drive the tension in the narrative a little bit more. For all its issues, this movie does really do a good job at setting up the dynamics in the first act.
Yeah.
Sure.
I'm sure like kids don't always understand dad's got to go to work, but they've been at this house for like 20 minutes and dad's already going, yep, gotta go.
Yeah. Yeah. And and she gets upset, of course. And then they bring up an idea of like a memory of her was passing by a pizzeria though. Which gives her the idea, hey, let's go get pizza. And her and the mom are like, yeah, that sounds good until San Francisco ruins the fucking pizza. That would be a San Francisco. You put broccoli on pizza and you deserve bad things to happen to you. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Like other condiments I won't name because people eat them on this panel. I don't wish bad stuff on that, but
nobody does the mayonnaise thing, do they?
Oh God, no. Mayonnaise on pizza?
Oh yeah, no. Yeah, broccoli on pizza looks like nothing after the mayonnaise on pizza thing.
Okay, yeah. I love this part. He's like, hey, you're great job, San Francisco. You ruined pizza. Anger was so goddamn good. Yeah, that was so funny. Yeah, this is the family island thing again. Ooh. Sassy kicked herself out.
No, I'm trying to restart the mic.
Oh, well, now you've done better.
That's because Vex gave me. She said, unplug and come again.
I am customer service.
She's customer service. Let me help you. Thank you, Vex.
What's up, Dempsey? I see you in there, but thank you, Lord Toxic, for subbing to the channel. Appreciate you, dude. Where the hell were we? Memory Island pizza. Pizza sucks with broccoli. Oh, yeah, they're reliving the
one. Damn it.
Yeah, they were reliving the memories.
What is cute. With this? What is he doing?
Well, they're going to San Francisco, so
this is his initiation.
This is his price.
I present myself.
That's the toll. That's the toll you have to pay to get in.
Yeah, well, yeah, something's getting in, all right.
Place your coin in this slot.
Didn't something happen to the car and they were trying to. He was trying to fix it, and then no, I remember what happened here. He went to get out to take a picture, and the car started rolling back. And he couldn't get to it in time. So it hit, yeah. Well, and then he posed like, okay, San Francisco, here you go. Here's my initiation. Yeah. Oh, yeah. She touched the memory and then it turned blue. And everybody's like, what the hell did you do, Sadness? This is where I started to hate this fucking character because she just kept touching everything.
She was like a whiny little kid that kept doing things wrong and going, did I do that? Oh, God.
I bet you Sadness has a sinus infection every freaking day. I'm sorry. My mouth stinks.
Sorry. I won't do it again.
Oh, yeah. That was a good one.
Yeah.
Everybody talks about whether or not Riley has freedom of will, but I think the idea was supposed to be that Sadness didn't. She just did whatever she had to do.
Whatever she had to do. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah, this is the first part where Riley wants to go down the banner here, and then something. Yeah, so sad. Wait, something happened?
What? A banner?
What?
Banister, baby. Banister.
What did I say?
Banner.
Okay, I'm retarded. Jesus Christ!
Wow,
it's been a long day.
Where is that emotion?
Yeah, I got it right here in my. So what? Okay, Sassy, remind me because I forgot. I don't know why I'm forgetting. So something. What does she do here to make her not have any emotion? She loses all her feeling.
Well, no, I thought, didn't she first touch them all with sadness, and then they all fell out?
Is this where they all fell out and she like?
Joy tries to keep them away from her and accidentally knocks them out.
Oh,
and that's
Knocks
what
them out. Okay,
shuts
that's right.
everything
And then
down.
yeah. So she has no feelings, and she's just like, I'm gonna walk down the banister, and then she gets it back, and then she's like, oh, I'll be goofy again.
But what's annoying is that like whether you're sad or not, you can't follow fucking directions. I told you not to touch it. You're gonna ruin everything. But because you're so sad that you just want to.
But that's how we had baby Sasquatch.
How many streams do I have to do with you?
Oh, you don't want to know. Max, don't ask questions. You should know by now.
I came back with some pineapple to this.
Yes, pineapple's an aphrodisiac.
Oh, are you eating pineapple? I have some right here. I was going to eat some too.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Anybody else? Anybody else want to show off what they're eating?
Nah, dude, I just got tacos going on behind me.
Oh, yummy!
Yeah.
Gord's eating. Gord is a pumpkin, so he's eating his own
my
seeds.
goodness. No, I had a nice steak before I came on here.
Oh.
I'm good.
Ooh.
Oh,
yeah. I hope you were able to finish it before I had you rush on to the show.
I actually finished it about 5 minutes before he said, "What are you doing right now?"
Yeah, like come on, you're on the show.
What do you mean? Can you see me? I wasn't doing anything.
I see everything. I'm everywhere.
Seriously, when I saw that in the chat, like, "What are you doing right now?" I was like, "Nothing." What?
Yeah, he likes to yell at people.
Gord slowly puts the lotion down.
Put the lotion in the basket.
Wait, the tissue's got to go away for now. What's up, Romeo?
We need that emotion here. Just an emotion walking in wearing a woman's suit, carrying a basket with lotion.
Oh God, yeah. So this is where Joey's trying to be overly positive, of course. Like, you can't focus on what's going wrong, and they got to be positive. Look at Sadness. Oh God. Poor Sadness. You want to feel bad for her until she opens her mouth.
Nah, dude. Like, I have a yeast infection again.
Listen, what annoyed me is the bitch was told to stay in her circle, and she couldn't even do that.
Yeah,
I'm still fucking echoing.
Fucking women.
What?
Fix your mic.
You know what? First of all, you set this up. This is your shit situation. And how am I going to be on streams with you like this for the next 3 weeks?
I don't know. You better figure it out.
It's not my fucking problem, bro. I just show up and sit down.
So it's not my Stop. Why are you being so mean?
Cook, Sassy, cook.
Oh yeah. Fuck you back.
Hurt your feelings.
Fucking, of course, you have a cheerleader on the panel.
Fucking A, I do. Autistic slut.
What else? No. I got Whitey and his beautiful locks. It's okay. Yeah, this part was funny where every time she's trying to. Yeah.
Can you imagine being incredibly depressed and having to put up with someone like Joy?
Good point.
Horrible.
I want to punch her in the. Good point.
Yeah, there were a few times I wanted Joy to fall down a fucking canal into a canal somewhere and never come back.
Probably ended up killing myself, in all honesty. So
he wanted her to fall down a banner.
I wanted her to fall, break her neck off the banner.
I love you. I'm not going to let you live that down.
This part was funny because every time Joy would bring up something that made Riley happy, she would but and always have the other side of it where she's like, yeah, but she also got like she talks about the rain and going out and like, oh yeah, here it felt like fire when I laughed out of my nose, right? So it wasn't joyful. The time where she was in the rain and she's like, dancing in the rain and playing in puddles, and she's like, no, where you get all cold and shivery. It's like, god damn, man. But that there is a yin and a yang to everything, huh? So for every negative, there's a positive, and vice versa. I guess it's just
that's
normal.
the way you look at me and you. For every negative, there's a positive.
Yeah, well, at least I'm not echoing.
This is why we listen to really sad, depressing music when we're in a miserable mood.
Yeah, it's true. It's really true.
Everybody hurts.
Oh my god, that was actually pretty. That was beautiful.
Thank you.
Sometimes.
That's all right. I was thinking suicide is painless. So.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god.
You went there.
She went dark.
Yeah, it's like I often wonder. It's like, is that what they're saying is going to happen if one of Joy falls down that chasm? It's like, oh, I guess Riley's gonna get the razor blades now. It's like,
Oh, jeez.
Don't ask, Roman. Don't ask.
Did you see upside down cleavage?
Yes, you missed
Yeah,
that.
that's what we need. That's what we need. Yes. Echoing and upside down cleavage. So yeah, Riley, this is where Riley.
I just like to point out, I think you've always set me up for failure because you want people to unsub from my channel.
I don't have to do that. I don't want people to unsub to your channel. Your money is my money, woman. Your success is our succce. We share it.
I'm just okay. Well, remind yourself. Remember that.
Russia.
No. What's yours is both of yours, and what's hers is hers. That's how that goes.
Yes,
exactly.
Thank you. Exactly.
Fucking pencil.
Fucking
I gotta get that clip for the thing too. I forgot about that one. Yeah, so this is where Riley comes down the stairs, hears her dad talk. So again, as a kid, as an 11-year-old, like she hears her dad, and then her dad does say goodnight to her here, right? But then the mom's like, "Hey, just go to bed. I'll be up there in a minute." She's upset here. She's sad, right? Because she hasn't really seen her dad a lot. She's in a new town. I think she's handling your. Well, I mean, Jesus, she's 11, Gord.
Look at this ugly child.
Look at those eyes, man.
Stupid plain hair. No wonder she's sad. Come on, Mom, do her hair. Jeez.
They don't have any furniture, and you want her to.
11?
Yeah. They don't have furniture. They have no beds, and you want her to have a brush to do her hair? Come on. Yeah, it's funny too, because she's actually handling things pretty well for the most part. The mom even says it, right? She's like, that we got to be strong for dad because, this is tough for him too. And we got to show support. So what do we do to deserve you? She tells the kid. I'm like, I wish I could say that to my kid. No, I'm just kidding.
It all depends on the tone in which you say it.
That's true.
What do we do to deserve you?
What do we do to deserve you?
Your kid is sitting right here and heard that.
Who's going to make the Bear Pride Month joke?
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, he looked like a bear.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Hey,
I saw a really haired guy look like a bear. See, it's San Francisco. Makes sense.
Gord, you want to have this one?
Wait,
you are the king of. You are the king of. Well, no, they said that they saw a really hairy guy look like a bear.
I mean,
it's San Francisco, right?
I feel like you all had something in mind already.
Oh, you're the pun king here.
I mean, in Kentucky, if you see a guy naked in a thong, he's not always hairy. So
what?
that happened in my city. That's like literally 3 people I know saw the same guy on a bike in a thong and nothing else. It was like, oh, that's horrifying.
That's usually a pride parade. Was there anybody else with him?
It was a one-man parade, as far as I've heard.
All right.
Yeah. Okay, well that's disturbing.
Kentucky.
I lost track. I lost track of seeing hair.
Mental image.
Bikes now. Thanks. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. I'm losing it. What the fuck were we?
Luckily, I live old for anybody to be in thongs.
Yeah. So let's see.
Thank you.
This is Thank you. Appreciate you. Yeah. So it's all the emotions they're trying to figure out really what to do for Riley here, and they're freaking out. Of course, Sadness has got to come in and get her stupid voice in there and ruin everything again. We could cry until we can't breathe. Sounds about right. Who's done that recently? Vax watching the movie, maybe?
Fuck off.
You put it in the Never mind.
No,
I
Vex
love you.
Vex has adopted the social thing about, you just turn it straight into anger and go from there.
That's true. That's true. The mom bad news train is pulling in. Yeah, so that's always a great. This is that scene I was talking about, and I don't know. I mean, this is a pretty cool. Like I said, for a kid of her age, she's actually handling this situation pretty well.
Yeah, because she's got a bunch of numbnuts up in her brain making her feel that way. I wish I had somebody making me happy most of the time.
She has a bunch of nuts up in her. Okay.
Numbnuts.
That's. Oh. Well,
I'm sorry. I know it's Pride Month, but we don't have to go down that road in Pride Month. Okay?
My apologies. I forgot where I was at. I'm on the MMM stream. My apologies.
Yeah, this is not your.
It's not my friend.
I know. Did anyone here get tucked in at 11? I'm like Generation X, where no one was ever
Not
home.
really.
So.
Not at that age. No.
The idea of getting tucked in at 11 is kind of astonishing.
I don't know if tucked in was ever something my family really did.
No,
my parents were too busy fighting. I had to put myself to bed.
No, I mean,
we'd get taken. I mean, I guess we did sometimes. Like if I fell asleep on the couch, I'd get carried to my bed and a blanket put over me or something. But that only happened like a few times.
I got you. Yeah,
yeah. That's a good point. That's a good point. This
people have outgrown that.
No, Cannoli's an Italian. When he was an Italian little boy, his mommy probably tucked him in every night. Don't lie to me, Cannoli.
No. I would get I would get the check in every fucking 10 minutes. Are you okay? You need anything? You hungry? I'm like, go, leave me alone.
We do have to be careful talking about tucking during Pride Month, though.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, what are we talking about here? The fuck, man, Pride Month. This is supposed to be a wholesome children's movie. God, free will and all this shit. It's getting too deep in here, man.
I actually looked up to see if there were other movies called Inside Out, and it turns out there are, and they're weird.
No, they're not what you think it is.
Yeah, one of them's a Playboy movie.
Of course it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
I was like, kids, don't search for this movie on IMDb. It might take you down a bad road.
Yeah, you might as well just type in Goatsy and go for it.
Look at these looks by the mom.
Pornographic ripoff.
Now I gotta watch Inside Out for research, just for research.
I will check your search history, pervert.
Go for it. You haven't caught me yet. I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
It's like he said. You said Pixar. This is chicks with Dixar.
Wow. God, what is this show turned into? Oh my God.
Have you gone into like how all the memories work and how this ball thing?
I was just gonna say, yeah. So like they have, so the memories are saved on these look like bowling balls basically. But they're stored and they go into at the end of every night when the kid goes to sleep, they store them in this long-term memory bank, basically. There's all these like areas. And there's even what's the we'll get to it soon, but the area where memories just dissipate, which is normal over time. I forgot what it's called. What is it called? Where the fucking Bing Bong goes and dies at the end. That fucking
spoiler.
Jesus.
Sorry. I'm sorry. It's fucking Bing Bong.
Bing Bong is Bush's favorite character. How dare you?
Bing Bong, Bing Bong, Bing Bong.
He knows the whole song.
Yeah,
this is a memory of her dad going full Thelma and Louise.
I'm not moving to San Francisco. Fucking drives off a cliff in the Grand Canyon. Yeah, this is just dreams she's having. She's having dreams. And then she has a nightmare.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, that's fucking scary. God damn. Look at that thing.
It's like a horror version of Ratatouille.
Ratatouille,
yeah. True.
Fuck your recipes. We're gonna kill you.
Can I just point out
so
one of the personality traits for like? Okay, so I understand that these are all different emotions, but joy is really the only one aside from sadness that is toxically like positive. Like those toxic positivity.
It's overbearing. Yeah. I mean, too much. Yeah, it's too much.
It's like overdeveloped.
Yeah, which I think it plays nicely for where the narrative goes, but yeah, it does highlight that it's like the characters are really just goddamn annoying.
Aw,
The
Jana
only one I
Banana.
like is hi Jana. The only one I really liked was Anger because he was just comical in everything he did.
It was
especially when
hilarious. Well, yeah,
in the father's
we
head,
could all
right?
relate to that. Yeah, it was so
Yeah.
fucking funny. It was so funny. Sorry, Jana, I spelled your name wrong. So she called me Canil. I called her Jananen.
Millie.
She called me
Canil.
Canil. Jana, you will be watching this movie. You can show. This would be a good movie to show baby Cece eventually. I think so.
What's weird to me is that they show sadness as being toxic and they show joy as being kind of toxic. But in the next movie, apparently, instead of fear becoming toxic, they just add anxiety as a whole separate emotion.
Yeah, and I'm worried about how they're going to depict anxiety. That's one of the reasons why I'm going, because with the mental health angle, I want to see how they play it up, but I'm concerned how they're going to play up anxiety. So we'll see.
Thank you for the $1.99 super chat, host me. Appreciate you. How does an order? Wow.
It's a child, man. A child.
Well, here for you, you get this, buddy. For you,
Forget about it. 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 Forget about
If you could forget about it, that'd be great.
Just forget about it.
I was gonna say, hopefully it doesn't work for any of the viewers.
Forget about it. Oh God! Yeah,
this
so they're having
movie where at the very end she says, "What's puberty?" and she's like, "I don't know."
I don't know. It's probably no big deal.
Turning Red is the unofficial sequel.
Hello?
What happened?
What
Did they
just
die?
happened?
Went blank.
Sasquatch just disappeared for a second.
Hold on. Everybody
We
got
lost Canoli connection.
everybody got a glimpse into my brain. That's my autism trigger.
Brain freeze.
Right? Yeah, the
Sometimes
whole
when
computer
Dr.
just
Cannoli and everything goes black and he just goes.
You're still echoing.
You know, I'm just gonna leave.
Bye.
Oh,
Nobody likes
no.
you. No, don't. Now my computer's doing weird stuff. Can anybody? Okay, you can all see the movie still. So that's all. Yeah. So they she's pulling up a memory.
Oh,
of them
hold
ice
on. It wasn't
skating.
Sassy.
So who is it?
The echo's still here. Hold on, I'm gonna
I
mute
just never
myself.
hear any echo, so maybe the echo is Vex.
Vex, are you the echo?
No, her
Is it
mic's
me?
on mute.
Am I echoing? No.
Nobody ever echoed for me, so
Gord King. God
It might
damn
be you then.
Who,
If
yeah,
you're
like
not
who?
hearing it, then it might be you.
I don't hear an echo at all. But where did Sassy go? She just ditched.
No, there's
Okay,
an
I hear a little bit. Hold on, let me try something here. Hello. This stream is going off. Sassy, you can come back.
It wasn't you, Sassy. It wasn't you.
I think there was an echo inside of an echo inside of an echo.
Inside of the echo. Well,
Anyways.
Yeah, this is typical MMM shit. We're just anyway. What were we? Oh, so she was having a memory of the ice skating, right?
It's a dream.
To dream, make her feel better. So adorable.
I did quite appreciate the animation here, with Joy kind of mimicking the skating and everything. $175 million, so it pays off in the animation quite well.
Right. Oh yeah, definitely. The movie looked great. Oh shit. Sorry. Hello?
No, you're not the one echoing, Sassy.
I don't think you're the one who's doing it.
How dare you, Cannoli? Think
I will say the first thing we were saying to each other is the movie looks beautiful. Yes, the animation's great. Colors look amazing. Yeah, things really pop in this movie. They pop, baby. The colors really stand out. Yeah. Oh, she's obsessed with Riley. This is kind of creepy, actually.
Oh my! You can't say it's obsessed when it's Riley's happiness. It's Riley's joy. Does that really count as obsession?
Yeah, because I said so.
Oh, Okay. All right. I see how it is. So come on.
No, it's a good point. That's a good point. That's a good point. She wants her to always be happy, which is really a great. It's a good thought, of course. Obviously, we find out later why sadness is kind of important to bring joy. But of course, she's like you said, she's joy. She's promising her that she always going to make her happy. She'll always be there for her. It's kind of cute, but caramel corn curls. I don't think I'd be eating those. Yeah, I don't think I'd be eating those.
What a
But she's like super. She's like super hyper, and it's funny because all the other characters are like, "Let us sleep, please," and she's like, "Nah." She's up, like Joy's up and ready to go, and just the kids bouncy. It's just her first day of school at the new school she's going to in San Francisco, so she wants to make it special for her.
Yep,
she does. Stoned in that shot though.
Yeah, look at Fear. Fear's like, look at Fear. Fear's like, I don't want any part of this shit, man. Anger's like,
I'm just curious, how is this manifesting itself in her right now? I'm trying to remember.
I think she's just eating the cereal. That's all that's happening right now.
Okay, so she's actually eating and she's playing the.
In all honesty, this is a night because she's getting a straight sugar rush right now, right? So of course her happiness are going to be off the charts. So it works. It works for what's happening in real life. For Riley.
Yeah, and Comments is right. For the newspaper does change because now it says first day of school in Anger's hands. I don't know how I missed that, but whatever. I'm autistic. I get a pass.
There's apparently, you know how Pixar likes to do that Easter egg with the Pizza Planet trucks?
Yes.
From Toy Story? Apparently, there's 3 of them in this movie, and I didn't spot a single one of them.
Yeah.
I'm gonna guess one of them was when they're walking to the pizzeria, maybe.
Maybe stay here for a second right now. Look at that. Look at that jaw on disgust. That's a modern audience jaw, isn't that? That's what all the wokies are gonna say, huh? That's a jaw for modern audiences.
I mean, I don't think you're supposed to be attracted to her.
Says you, Gord. Jesus. It's 2024. I could be attracted to whoever I want. Okay.
Like the only thing that I find really odd is like, okay, they're depicting that Joy is this always trying to take over, always trying to be there. It's like I don't feel like that's well depicted in Riley that much because I'm like, I feel like if it's your first day of school, it's like, okay, Fear should be involved in this because first day of school is always
he does though. Doesn't he get involved? Because doesn't she tell Fear, hey, make me a list of all the things that can go wrong, and he kind of comes back in and is like has like a pile of shit of like, oh,
Yeah, the third one did where she got called on. That was the one thing but it wasn't until like there was no fear going to school, as I think what Gord is talking about. It was once she got there.
Oh yeah. I know what you're saying. Yeah, you would have all the emotions.
It kind of speaks to like probably my biggest gripe with this movie is that so much of it is focused on joy and sadness, where I feel like this should be more of the ensemble altogether. It's like this, they all should be bigger characters. Because I have a hard. It's like I feel like joy and sadness is just it's a little too simple. Much. I think you add. I mean, you've got the pieces there to make something I think more interesting. But
so there's
they're very secondary. They're very secondary.
There's a train. Yeah, no, I know what you're saying. There's a train of thought that goes around, and it comes around, and obviously that comes into play later in the movie. But
I thought that was pretty inventive too. The train. I liked all the little pieces to it.
Yeah, she's like going around telling all the feelings though to kind of like how to prep basically for her and
toxic positivity.
And then this is sadness. She goes, here, this is your circle of sadness. Stay inside it at all times. And sadness like, okay. I'm a dumpy cow. Okay. No, I'm just kidding. Poor sadness, man.
Well, and once again, she couldn't even stay in her fucking circle.
Yeah, this is where she's like, well, this will be a good day that'll turn into a good year and turn into a good life and blah, 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 Yeah, like you said, toxic positivity. Yeah, everything's going well right now. The family island is freaking doing well because it's her first day of school. Look, she's happy. She's actually in a good mood going to school. I never had a bad mood about going to school. I was always a little nervous after a full, especially after moving to this place. It was a little different. That's when I got called the white N-word.
Yeah, well, she also has been asked by her mom to act happy just so she doesn't stress her dad out. So.
Right. And she's actually fine. And then she gets a little, obviously a little nervous when she sees everything for the first time walking through. And and then this is where your part, Gord, you were saying, like, this is where fear comes in. Because she's like, oh, what's the worst thing? And I like how all the different segregated areas of like who's who, the popular kid. This fucking, I don't know what the hell this is supposed to be. This actually would fit in today, though.
It would.
The blue hair. Yep. Yeah. This is the fear thing.
It's
where
knives from Scott Pilgrim.
Don't do knives
now.
dirty like that.
Why he's like, fuck you. Yeah, this is it. This is the first part where he's like, the worst case is either quicksand or an earthquake or something. It was pretty goddamn funny. So there you go. That's where the fear came in.
So, like, Cannoli, you mentioned earlier that you felt the middle is where it started to go downhill. I think this is where it starts to go downhill for me. It's right when the school scene happens.
Right here. Okay.
Yeah. Like Riley stands up in front of the class because the teacher picks on her to introduce herself, and then she starts talking about what Minnesota winters are like and how she goes skating, and then she starts crying because the emotions are like, it's just chaotic behind the scenes. And this is where it goes completely haywire, and I kind of lose the relatability a lot. Because I have never in all of my life seen a kid cry on the first day of school, even the ones that have moved. So this isn't
it's a little
relatable whatsoever.
It's a real unreal.
Well, even that scene with fear kind of bugged me because I was like, I get they're going for comedy, but it's like it's like an 11-year-old's gonna think, oh, quicksand. That's a problem. Yes, that's a problem you're gonna face at school, you absolute retard. No, she's not actually thinking that.
Maybe
come
she's
on,
going to
kids don't
if you
think
were going to
that.
school to the east.
I'm like, if he's going through like actual fears she might be having, that would be interesting. I think that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah. If they established that earlier on,
it's like they're swinging too hard for comedy where it's not needed.
Well,
it was a major disconnect.
Yeah.
Here's a problem here. What is this kid behind her thinking? He's got his eyes closed. What is he?
He's high.
He's like,
He's dealing the kid to his left. He's dealing the kid to his left. All the balls. Dude.
He's got an emotion with like dreadlocks and a 420 shirt.
School's doing good, man.
The John Lennon wannabe to the very back left. He's already been tripping balls.
Oh yeah. Singing words of wisdom, let it be. yeah. Oh God. Yeah, I agree with you though. Vax.
Is that
part was
and the one on the left looks like a young Barack Obama?
Oh my God.
Oh no! It begins.
This is where I met Michelle. Oh God. Yeah, so you're right, Vex. This is where like all her emotions kind of just go off the rails. And yeah, she starts crying. It is a little weird. It's like you were saying, I know they're trying to go to show you like all the emotions can hit at one time depending on the situation. But it's like, yeah, this was a little kind of weird. I didn't like this scene.
Sorry. Say that again.
Go ahead, Kama.
Oh, I was just saying I have definitely seen kids cry at school, so this actually struck me as pretty realistic.
Oh, okay.
The crying at school isn't the problem. It's the situation in which she's crying that I found very odd. That's all. I feel like if they wanted to show sadness tainting the emotions, they could have done it in a family situation, and it would have made that element of like Riley's personality in her life hit a lot harder, especially when it starts to crumble like towards the end of the movie. So I wouldn't have picked this to be, because we don't really explore school whatsoever otherwise. This is basically the only scene where we see her go to school, and that's it. There's no exploration further into it. But there's a very heavy focus on how important her family is and how important hockey is. So it would have made more sense to have the emotion tainted somewhere in one of those where dad's not there, or mom's trying to play hockey with her, or maybe at the hockey practice would have been a good place too.
Oh wait, Sadness is wearing a wig.
I think that's why they have the core islands begin to crumble there, as opposed to just crying in front of people.
Crying in front of everybody.
Crying is supposed to be, kind of a traumatizing thing, but like her core personality breaking down is where she really starts to fall apart.
Oh no, I'm not disagreeing with that. I'm just the inciting incident for all of it starting. It could have been done better instead of at the school. That's what I mean.
Yeah, I guess like I think one of the things I came away with both times I watched this as I felt like there was too much of a disconnect between the emotions and Riley. Like I felt like the emotions, their function should be to help the audience actually get to know her. Yeah. They feel utterly separate at times. It's weird.
In the middle,
in the middle of the
film,
in the middle. I think the setup is done really well, but in the middle, it's like I feel like these are separate entities that are going around. It's really odd.
It's very weird. Yeah, this is where sadness starts screwing everything up.
When the emotions go haywire, she becomes full retard. So
sadness starts touching everything and fucking up the memories, and then Joy tries to grab him back, and then all hell.
What a look!
And so this is a good shot. Landed on the perfect spot here. Joy's getting sucked up. Yeah, she's getting sucked up into the.
She accidentally dropped some caramel corn clumps in front of the class. I don't know.
She's like, so this is where all the what is it called again? The core memories, right? This is where the core memories get sucked up and stay. And so she gets sucked up, of course, and then of course sadness follows. Look at Riley, poor Riley. Look at Barack in the back. Damn white people.
I don't. It's like this is change. I don't want to believe in.
I don't want this. And the drugged out kid finally woke up. He's like, "Oh, John Lennon's alive in the back. He's gonna write a song about this later." Yeah, look at this fucking guy. The side hair. God, San Francisco's fucking weird, man. That's just high school in general, though. Actually, or just school in general, I should say.
I don't think it's high school. Yeah, she's 11.
Yeah, no, it's just Listen, what if she's a prodigy?
I'm doubting that at this point.
If she's dropping caramel corn curls in front of the class, I don't think she's no prodigy, dude. She got she got a total like trans kid in her head with a bad wig.
There's a held back island in construction in that head.
So this is where obviously they drop into the where the memories get stored, and from here on out, the movie loses me. I mean, I like
when she fell in there. When they fell into that, were they changing the emotions as they were in there? Because isn't them touching them supposed to change them?
Yeah, they're screwing around with shit.
Well, no, sadness touching them changed them. Oh, I see what you're saying. Because
it's like if they're just like touching like random like memory balls, it's like isn't that supposed to affect them?
You would think so, yes. Which is great.
God damn it.
You know what it was?
There.
I think it was the memory only came to her when they put it up on that little thing, the little light thing.
Oh, in the headquarters when
it has to pasteurize first.
Yeah, you have to activate the processing.
So they have to get back to because sadness and joy are not in headquarters. Everybody else, fear, anger, and disgust are left to run Riley, which becomes a freaking nightmare, obviously. But from here on out, this is where the movie kind of loses me. I like the concepts of the like Gord said, it has good ideas, like the imagination land and all this, but it's just something about it just was, I don't know. I actually fell asleep during this part of the movie.
Then, I love the visuals. I think that they do some great visual representation.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is this not where that meme was born? They're at the dinner table and like they have him having a memory, and then someone would like cut to him being part of the a YMCA song.
Right.
Isn't that the scene?
I think that might be it. Yeah.
That's a great meme.
And they don't know how to react to do what Joy would do to get her to get Riley into her joyous state of mind, and everybody else is trying to do it, and it just goes really bad. And then it goes into the wife's head, which was kind of funny, about like, something's wrong here, and then signal the dad, and the dad's just like staring off into space eating, which was kind of goddamn funny.
This was the best scene of the entire movie, in all honesty.
It was pretty good. I
liked it.
It was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I always thought it was really odd that mom's central emotion is sadness, and yet she also always acts like she's happy.
It's because she was thinking about the Brazilian helicopter pilot this whole time. That's why.
That's why. Yeah.
Why is her anger a Karen Like, why are all of her emotions are female? What are they trying to say here? All of her emotions are female. Riley's is a mix. Is this some non-binary thing going on?
There were two trains of thought. One was that because Riley hadn't hit puberty yet, her identity hadn't stabilized, and one was that they were subtly trying to say that she was non-binary.
Okay, I agree with
those
that.
Were those two arguments at the time when it came out.
Thank you, Whitey.
Thanks, Whitey. You're
I found it.
Yeah, I like the signal the dad, and the dad's just thinking about hockey, and his emotions are typical guy shit. Just daydreaming, thinking about something.
Emotion is anger.
Well, because he's a man.
Yep.
Men emotions are simple. Also, I find it really funny.
Yeah.
So in the American versions and the Canadian versions, he's playing hockey, but in the European versions and some of the Asian versions, he's playing soccer.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Which I think if it's a Chinese version, he's probably working at like an iPhone factory.
Yeah. It's
he's building our PlayStations. Oh my god.
I mean, if they wanted to go really realistic, like the whole crowd at that hockey game would be women holding their shirts up or something.
Yeah. Look at fear here. Dad's fear.
Yeah,
I like how like what the anger's like what.
All of his emotions are male, and all of the mothers are female.
It's so
Hers
typical.
Are a mix. What are you all saying, Pixar? The heck?
I always assumed it was because she was still a kid and hadn't hit puberty yet.
Or maybe it's because she's a
makes
tomboy.
sense, actually.
Maybe it's because she's a tomboy.
That too.
Wow. Could be.
Maybe her parents are
Though I am worried
gender-
that in Inside Out 2, they'll repurpose that.
That's what I'm
Fear
worried
is
about.
non-binary people.
Maybe
Fear
they're
is
worried
gender
about
non-
one of the things from the sequel.
I love how like anger goes to fear, and he's like, "What did she say?" I don't know. Nobody was listening. No one was listening. It's like, yeah, that's about right. That's about right. Yeah, I've had that stare many a time.
Actually, Andrew is missing all these mustache representations.
It's okay. Older Andrew is in the movie.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and this is where the dad's like, "Oh, so Riley, how was your day?"
We need to have like someone needs to take a picture of like the dad's memory and just put like Temple of Doom, and it says like this movie sucks. That can be Andrew. What's going on?
Hold on. Actually, this does raise an interesting question because the dad's emotions all are men and they all have mustaches. The mom's emotions are all female and all have glasses, but Riley's are a variation. So does that mean that emotions are trans or can be trans? Like if Riley grows out of the tomboyhood with puberty and she becomes a girly girl, are we going to have like a bunch of faggot emotions in her head?
Well, I think the big thing is like right now she is just a pure mix between her father and dad. That's all she's clinging to. So maybe
Well, no, just it poses an interesting question now for the sequel because like, do the emotions change as you develop as an adult? Does that change the gender of them?
It didn't look like it in the preview.
Well, she could identify as she doesn't have to change her appearance right away.
Like she's still finding her identity because if you look at how they're dressed, all of her parents' emotions are also dressed and look similar, and hers are all. And I think it's just when you're 11, you're still finding your own identity.
No, I have no issue with that. It's just what happens to the emotions as you get older. Do they transition?
Maybe they also hit.
Well, the thing is, I feel like this movie was made at a time where they would just say, "Well, yeah, it's a more normal process of she'll figure out who she is and they'll kind of conform." I feel like in the sequel, they very much could go in the June direction.
I'm gonna go with disgust, Roman.
I'm going to go with husband.
In other words, the concern with the sequel is there's going to be a massive amount of retconning.
Oh God, yeah.
Roman is boredom an emotion in the sequel.
Boredom and emotion, yeah. I agree.
She looks like she's like could be shouting like stuff that Reagan shouts in The Exorcist.
Who's the makeup YouTuber that became trans? Riley something.
I have no idea.
Which
Oh my
which
God.
one of the hundreds? Yeah, who knows?
No. There's one
Is he
very
really popular?
specific trans YouTuber named Riley
Mhm.
something. It's very clearly
Hmm.
a dude. Kind of
Interesting.
young. Oh my god. Maybe this is
I
the
got
Riley that we're
Riley
seeing.
right here.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Riley
you're gonna make
YouTuber. Riley Dennis. There we go. Riley Dennis.
I like
Is-
how the Riley. Why does that name sound familiar? Riley Dennis.
You've probably seen a picture of them. That's why Blair White
Maybe.
talks about them a lot on her channel.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Maybe this. Yeah. I like how the dad's immediate thing was like. I like how they're like, let's go to DEF CON 2 and we're gonna put the foot down, and he's like, oh, not the foot. And that was pretty funny. And Riley was like basically exploding with anger because anger took over at this point, and he's like, "Would you just? What did she say? Would you just shut up?" And then the dad's like, "Upstairs." And then they're all. I love how the man's congratulating himself because that would be exactly what would happen. Like, we did our job. And the
Nailed it.
Even more. Yeah, kid's even more fucked up, and the mom's got to fix it later. Authority. Yeah, this is the part. Like we get. Yeah, this is the reminiscent of. Typical women look. That's Vexen Henry Cavill. That's her emotion. Wow,
Yeah.
that's one of her emotions.
It's about right. Yeah.
We won't talk about the other ones.
I'll say this: this does create a bit of a continuity issue that that the two parents have just the same emotions that Riley does, whereas she gets new ones introduced later that they don't have. It's a little bit of a continuity error.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus, scored.
That's what she was screaming.
That's what she really said to her. Yeah,
that's what she screamed at the table. They're like, "What's wrong with her?"
sex? Never mind. Yeah, so they're trying to get back to
anxiety is there. I think it's a sign that Riley has mental health issues in the next one. So the parents just don't.
They don't know about it yet. Well, they're trying to figure it out. Yeah.
Adults don't feel anxiety.
These poor parents just moved to San Francisco for a job, and now their kid's retarded.
Yeah.
What a shame.
That's about right. I have to tell my daughter to stop hitting the dog like 5 times to see I'm back. He's like, oh, that's okay. Poor dog. She's petting him hard.
But guys, just imagine if this was in like the head of any kid who's been like through some like serious trauma, or maybe like grew up in a father, like different parents not in the home and stuff like that. This would be. This could easily go into like the darkest fucking movie ever.
Like all the emotions are just having like a simple chat, and all of a sudden, like their whole base just like shifts in one direction. Like, what just happened? And then it's like, oh, she just got hit by her father. Oh no.
He's going out for cigarettes and milk again. Okay.
Or even worse, where the dad's not just going up to talk to her. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, don't go there.
That's sick. You guys are sick. You guys are sick. What kind of show is this? God. Well, I think
anyway,
Bing Bong
so
must
Dad
have had-
comes in.
Anyway,
I just
Dad
have to say
Dad
that
tried to apologize.
if Gord King and Whitey had like written this movie, it would have been a horror movie.
Yeah, obviously.
Beautiful.
Easily. Would have been amazing.
Dude.
Yeah.
And I found the Bing Bong
so
brothers.
Yeah, and this is where the dad tries to make everything right. And normally this would work, but because she's like devoid of emotion, because there's no joy, like she's like, oh, she's kind. But there are moments though in real life where you understand why your parent or your loved one, somebody, your friend's trying to apologize to you. You just don't want to hear it. Like, oh fuck, leave me alone. I need my alone time. I think we can all relate to that. But yeah, she has no feelings, right? This is the whole point. Like there's nothing there. And the other emotions don't know how to help her, because anytime they do, it's all based off their emotion. So like they're fucking everything up for her. Look at Joy here.
Is the deeper metaphor or meaning then that the transition into puberty and growing up is losing happiness?
I mean,
is that ultimate, because you cannot transition into adulthood, or you can't grow as a person unless you abandon happiness?
No, I think it's just that like things get really chaotic when you have these massive transitions at a
yeah,
which is fair, because like that's what we see with the 3 other emotions trying to like manage things, and then these 2 struggling to get back into the the console room, but it's specifically the happiness that we learn by the end of the movie that needs to almost take a back seat in order for maturity to start taking place, and the sadness needs to come in. So it's a weird way, like the overall message is very good, but it's just an interesting way that they choose to pose it, in which you need to let go of happiness for a while to grow.
Yes, Douglas, we did talk about that. Sorry.
Like, they're saying you don't have to be happy all the time.
Yeah.
Other emotions, you said earlier that like the other three emotions really take a back seat for the first 11 years of her life.
Yes.
And then she goes through this traumatic time, and all of a sudden all she feels is fear and trauma and anger, and those are emotions she hasn't had a lot of experience with. They've just been hanging out in the back seat.
Yeah.
And then the message is women, as they get older, they just want to cry a lot and talk about their feelings.
Insane. They're just
I think that's the accurate one there. Yep, got it.
This part here is where the goofball island thing collapses, right? Because she didn't want to play with her dad. Her dad was trying to be goofy, like doing the whole monkey thing, and she didn't want to do it. So it collapses, and then they show like these memories of her being goofy. I don't think that as other islands were collapsing, they weren't showing memories from each of those as well. It was just this one, if I'm mistaken. So I don't know why they didn't show, like when the hockey one collapses, and then there was another one. Was it the family one? Did they all collapse by the end of the movie? I can't remember if it's all of them.
The family one almost did. It was starting to collapse by the end of the movie. Yeah.
I kind of like this where they showed like instances of her past when she was growing up, like with the goofy stuff, and it's going away. I don't know why they didn't do this with each island as they collapsed. I don't know why they just did it with Goofy, but it would have been kind of cool to see.
Simple.
I think my issue with this, though, is the idea that you would forget these things at that age. You're 11 years old and you're already forgetting like memories like that. I find that really difficult to fathom.
Is it forgetting, or is it because? Yeah, I guess you're right.
I mean, that's I recall like when it collapsed.
They're going into the memory.
The implication
dump, right?
is that it's like, oh, we're just these memories are gone. I'm like, for good? Huh? Okay.
Yeah, like
memory, core personality traits. So she's not losing the memory. She's losing those as cores of her personality.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Because isn't the dump where like everything it goes to be forgotten? That's where everything's collapsing into, though.
All of the memories are little round balls. The islands are what makes Riley Riley.
Riley. Okay.
So she's losing herself. She's losing her personality.
God damn it. Poor Riley. Yeah. Yeah, see, then they're realizing, oh shit, if she can lose that, she could lose friendship. Oh yeah, and the friendship thing comes into play later. Of course, that's the next island I think that goes because of her. She feels she's pissed off at her friends back home because they introduce a new person to the hockey team or something. Yeah, it's a fucking mess. Oh yeah, this is where she. Yeah, so like they're trying to figure. Yeah, so she's carrying around these balls of joy, sadness. Looks like she wants to take a dump or. I don't know what the fuck is going on here. And then they're trying to figure out, well, while she's sleeping, nothing bad can happen. So that's when they'll get back to her. And then when she wakes up, they'll be in the headquarters and she'll be normal Riley again. Of course, that doesn't happen. This right here, I understand the whole idea of sad, like, but the way she whines in this scene and has to be pulled around, it's like, I get it. But God damn it, I wanted to throw her off the fucking cliff.
Yeah, honestly,
I was like, please.
These are the scenes where when I was talking about how it feels like the emotions are disconnected from her, or I'm like, I find these moments really odd.
Again, this is
really terrible stories about stuff like that, but we won't go there.
Oh, geez.
It'll just depress everyone here.
Yeah, so and then it's funny here too because they're saying like. The sadness read I guess there's like a manual to show how all this whole system works, and she's the only one who's read it. Which I guess wouldn't all the emotions have to wouldn't that be like a prerequisite? They'd have to know how this all works.
You think so? People get promoted for no fucking reason at times, dude.
Yeah,
that's true.
That's true. Yeah. So she's gonna guide. So she's asking Sadness to guide her through the whole area to kind of get her back. And then it's just like, oh yeah, go left and another right and another left. It's like, oh my god. And of course she gets It gets to be too much. God damn it. Oh yeah, this is where they meet the workers, right? That are actually putting them. So the workers that they find are actually deleting memories that they don't think are important anymore. Right? Isn't that the whole this whole idea here? Like there's like cell phone, there's like like phone numbers and old, like it's really weird how.
Yeah, well, that was kind of a good joke on their part, you know.
Yeah, because that's you just push old shit out to bring in new stuff. Like like here, like playing the piano. What did she say? Like if it's leave it as what did she say here? Oh yeah, save chopsticks and heart and soul. Yeah, that's right. And get rid of the rest. That is kind of funny, though.
My mother can still remember the phone number she had as a child. I can't remember the last phone number I had from the last place I lived. So
I remember. I do remember I still remember the phone number of my childhood home. I still remember it.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, same here.
Oh.
I can't remember my wife's cell phone number. I have her on Messenger,
I don't know my
thank
husband's
God.
number for jack shit. Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah, this is where they're replaying. What is this memory they're replaying again? Forgot what it was.
It's a catchy show tune jingle or something. And
it's a gum. It's a gum commercial.
Gum commercial.
Yeah, gum commercial. And I like how they can put it. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say it's cool how they could push it up into her core memory, so it just replays over and over. Because that does happen where you have something just out of nowhere.
Yeah, you're gonna get a jingle stuck in your head all the time. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking of all the various types of people that you could do this with. And I'm mostly thinking of like horrible people and what kind of islands and memories they would have.
What do you think Jeffrey Dahmer's core islands were like?
Recipes.
This is Inside Out with Adolf Hitler.
Oh my God!
Oh, there's an art island for sure. That
there's the painting island.
Yeah.
Gonna
painting.
All the other islands are concentration camps.
Oh my God!
Happy mountains and happy clouds and fuck the juice.
Yeah,
it's like you hear this constant echo of 9.
This is where she gets pissed off at her friend. The friendship island collapses because she's chatting online with her friend back in Minnesota, and they're like, "Oh, we got this new girl who plays hockey, and she's really great." And then if she gets pissed off because there's no joy there, right? So she doesn't know how to act. And then,
what if they had done a joke where like they go inside of the head of the ginger and there's nothing?
Oh yeah, let's say like now they still have thoughts, but the soul.
Yeah, that's nothing.
Is there no glowing going on in there or what?
Oh my God! Look at Anger. He's like, you bitch! I'll show you. I love Anger.
I mean, it kind of makes sense. When you've got those two left, she's disgusted that she's missed playoffs. She's angry that her friend has a new friend, and she's afraid of the fact that she doesn't have any friends now.
Yeah,
right,
or that she'll never fit in now, right? Because she cried at school.
Oh, so bless their heart.
Pussy. You're a weak kid.
You're
survival of the
grow up. It doesn't get easier as you get older, shithead. No, I'm just kidding.
They all sound like they're about to go train Rocky.
Hey,
you're gonna be homeschooled by people that don't love you.
You're gonna eat and Crafton. Yeah, this is the friendship island that collapses. Yeah, into the dump, and she's like, Joy's like, "Oh God, what now?" She's losing control. Look at Sadness. That's about right. That's how Sassy looks at me every night, like, "Oh God." Like, oh God, why? Where is Sassy? Is she alive? You alive?
I'm right here. I didn't think anybody could hear me when I was talking, so I just sat back.
I can hear you.
Say it with your neck.
I wasn't sure. I've been having mic issues all night, so I didn't want to be annoying with the echo.
We told you twice already. The echo's not you.
It's not you.
Yeah, well.
She went from having mic issues to
the only issue is with your hearing. No,
I'm having internet issues, so I had to take my lovely face off, which would probably make the stream better. So
you had to take your face off.
Oh, I can't. Bro, when we do that movie, I don't know how we're gonna make it through that movie.
New Year's 2025, baby.
Oh yeah, baby.
You're gonna spend the whole stream eating one peach.
Oh yeah.
I could eat a peach for hours.
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 Oh
God, it's gonna be great. Anyway, well, Sassy, I'm glad you're back. I don't know what the hell happened there. You're not talking for long periods worries me.
Is there going to be a competition, like whoever eats the peach, like whoever takes the longest to eat the peach wins?
Can I drink
I don't know.
Yeah,
Oh,
we'll see what happens. New Year's 2025.
look at that face. Goodbye, friendship. Oh, I'm gonna jump into the hole.
Infection. Blue awful.
Now we have to go the long. Oh, yeah, this is where they see Bing Bong for the first time, right? Yeah, there we go. Hey, look at this guy. Cotton candy. What is he? Cotton candy elephant.
Cat dolphin.
Cat dolphin.
Yep.
What? What? Yes.
So, why is Bing Bong searching for emotions again or memories again?
Yeah, why is he stealing corn?
Because he's so sad that he misses Riley, so he's just trying to steal all the good memories he had with Riley.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I mean, that's what I thought. I could have totally made that up, but
no, it kind of makes sense.
He looks like he's about to go twerk at a pride parade. So I don't know what is going on with it.
Hi, Bing Bong. Look at
got
him.
a ding dong as well.
Oh.
Who used to do things to Riley when she was a kid? Ping Bong.
Oh my goodness.
I'm just saying. That's why he's not around anymore. She figured it out.
Okay, how old was she supposed to be when she created this abomination?
I think like 3 or 4 is
3 or 4?
Yeah.
And it was that important to her, and she forgets it at age 11. Maybe that's the thing. I thought I'm gonna forget that.
Oh shit! Yeah,
I had imaginary friends. I don't think I had any though. So
you still have them? Oh, I thought. Never mind. Those
are just the voices in my head. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Commodus.
That's the ultimate Commodus. Commodus.
The voices in her head say what?
They all sit in the citadel in my head. You know?
Citadel. Citadel. Oh God. Yeah. So he knows where to go. He knows where to go. Oh, look how sad this is. This is sad. All the memories of them playing together. Look, see, he's touching his horn in front of her. It's fucked up, man.
Gay reference.
Gay. There's the rainbow. Gay.
Look at this. Look at this.
Oh, she forgets him at age 4. Okay, that's right. See, this is where, like, so now that they're trying to actively get back to the main console room or whatever, like, there's all of these explorations into Riley's memory that I don't feel needed to happen whatsoever.
Agreed. Yep.
If anything, the film could have shifted to focus more on the 3 emotions at the top, because ultimately, if the sequel is going where it is going, then that would play very nicely into the new emotions that she starts to develop as well. Or you just kind of focus on like joy and sadness, kind of like going through these memories and almost discovering who Riley is going to become as an adult or as a young woman. This whole like imaginary friend thing was, and then looking at all the memories, it was silly. It felt like a waste of time, even if this all is very beautiful to look at.
Judging by her imaginary friend, she's going to grow up to be a murderer.
It took 9 years for them to make a sequel. I don't think that was originally an intentional thing. I think this was
probably Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's not even the same directors or writers working on the second one either. So
no
Pixar before Disney said, "Hey, just keep on making sequels.
Just keep going where it's popular."
I think most people were really into the imaginary friend thing. I mean, I saw it in the theaters. A lot of people cried.
Oh, I cried
too. Almost entirely adults.
See, that's the weird thing is I did that too. I mean, but I didn't like Bing Bong. I found him annoying. I was like,
Bing Bong, Bing Bong. He's a dolphin.
That's because your imaginary friend
My imaginary friend was a normal person.
I was going to say, did your imaginary friend not love you enough? Who hurt you, Gord?
Or did he love you too much?
My imaginary friend didn't love me. That was the problem.
Where did he touch you, Gord?
Show me on Bing Bong where she touched you.
On the gay flower. On the lapel.
On the gay flower. Lapel.
She
groped
me.
Oh, look at sad Bing Bong. How depressing. He's sad because Riley doesn't love him anymore. But he's happy he gets to help them get back. So he has to take them to the train of thought stations. Oh, this was funny too. His imaginary bag.
Hobo gloves. He has hobo gloves on.
Well, that's what she made of him.
What?
Little
3 and 4-year-olds know what hobo gloves are.
I know what hobo gloves are. Those are.
You're an adult.
Yeah, but
you're messing that up. He was at the parade. Those are not hobo gloves.
No hobo.
The hobo gloves make sense though because she grew up in Minnesota. Like you have the fingerless gloves.
That's
true.
That's true.
Oh, okay.
That's true.
Ooh, yeah, no.
I was gonna say I never thought of those as hobo gloves because like farmers use those all the time here.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah,
we're hobos.
Gord King.
I've never met a farmer that used fingerless gloves. All of our farmers, they were.
No, Whitey, you're definitely not a hobo. You're add the M in there for you, buddy.
Don't make me do Superman face.
Oh God, fucking Henry Cavill. This is this where they go into the abstract thought world? Yeah, where
that was weird and not necessary either. It was kind of I felt like it was just it wasn't needed. It was a little confusing in my opinion.
Yeah,
I got what they were trying to do. Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead, sorry.
Oh, I just said I agree that this one I could have done without too.
Yeah. Because Riley in the real world doesn't ever have any abstract thoughts either, which makes it even worse.
Agreed. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. Look at poor Riley. No emotion, no feeling, eating a San Francisco hot dog. Ugh. No, thank you.
Probably a soy dog or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Some vegan shit. Give me the meat. Yeah. So they go into the abstract world. This part was fucking creepy, man. Like, if you're a kid watching this, you're like, "Ooh, what the hell's going on here?" I got what they were trying to do. This is the shit of the part of the movie. I'm like, this, like, kind of like you guys are saying, this was not necessary. Didn't need to see this. Made no sense.
It made no sense. And, made no sense at all.
I'm like, this is again why I think the middle part of the movie is the weakest part of. Well, like Vex said, after the school thing for her, but like this, I fell asleep at I was still sleeping. I think at this part, and then Sassy had. I woke up and Sassy gave me a recap. I was like, I'm not going back to watch it. Obviously, I remembered a lot about it anyway because I've seen it before, but I couldn't do it, man. I was like, oh God.
I'm starting to see what Gord was kind of saying about, they kind of took part of an idea from Monsters, Inc. and then fleshed it out here. I can see it here in all of what feels like filler moments in the middle. Because the perfect beginning, perfect setup, perfect ending. The ending comes
That's
together
what I'm saying.
And it's emotional. It hits you hard.
Yeah.
But all of this in between, it's just like, it's disjointed. It's really disjointed.
And I know instead of having like all this imagination land and like the studio where like they have her dreams and all this shit, it's like I get what they're trying to do. They're trying to be really unique, but like you said, it's just filler. It's just like this movie's only an hour and a half. You could have done more with the characters instead of just.
Oh my God!
It did. That's what I'm saying. And so,
again, this was an entire generation of kids that grew up with Elmo, so it's not like they have much of an attention span.
That is true.
Throwing brightly colored things at them.
Oh God, yeah. And this is where they missed the train of thought, so they have to go to another. Oh Jesus, I think I just skipped ahead like a ways. Wow.
Yeah.
Here we go. We go back to that. Okay. Yeah, the train of thought. Here you go. So they missed the train. Thoughts. Yeah.
This is another thing that also didn't make sense because even when the train of thought is introduced, Riley is not necessarily doing anything that would make it seem like she's having a specific train of thought. And then every other time it comes throughout the film, there's never the real world counterpart to like justify why that. Oh my God. Oh, Jesus Christ. They're fighting. Hold on.
Oh, the cats.
They ran a train of thought on her.
They do say that the train of thought goes all over the place. It just there are only like 3 spots that it's like consistently comes into the station.
Yeah.
Right. That's true. Yeah, I like this part where Fear's trying to go up into the thing with a suitcase, and just everything collapses back on him. Like, yeah, this is where. God, sorry.
I was going to say, emotions can't quit.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
I do love the look on Disgust's face.
Yeah, I thought we were trying to keep her. It's like they can't because that's not their emotion. And then Anger comes up with he thinks the best idea ever, which is the worst. He gives her the idea to run away and go back to Minnesota. Yep. It's like, oh, Anger, you beautiful soul.
Does Riley ever really express disgust that often? Yeah, I'm trying to remember a moment where she actually does, but I'm like, what is the point of disgust?
You know what I find interesting, though? It's weird to me that disgust is also the fashion icon and the one that had to make her dress nice for school. I find that a little bit weird that disgust is the fashionista of the group.
Well,
I don't know. It's just weird.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
They say that she keeps her from being poisoned physically and socially. So
Oh.
I suppose it's supposed to guide her towards good social
skills,
clicks.
right?
That makes sense then. Okay. There you go. Thank you.
I don't see her implemented all that much in this.
No,
at least not that I can recall.
The other thing I found interesting is that, like, fear is just fear,
right?
And disgust is just disgust. But Anger seems really happy to be angry.
Yes, exactly.
He's
Like
joy in his role.
Yep, people do. Some people just love it. Love to be angry all the time. Yeah, this is where the train stops.
Anger has it can be quite addictive.
Oh, trust me, I know. I'm a meth fan.
There's whole people that have made careers off of being angry. So
yeah.
We don't. Yeah, just go on YouTube and just look around for a while. A lot of successful people, unfortunately, but it does get kind of tiring. Yeah, this is where the train of thought stops because she's sleeping and nothing moves while she's sleeping. So they have to figure out a sadness. God, that face, man. Oof. Yeah. Oh, this is where the production. Is this where they go into like the Hollywood-ish production?
Yeah, the
Dream Studio.
Dream Studio, right? The Dream Studio.
DreamWorks.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. There's a rainbow unicorn. How gay is that?
It wasn't supposed to be gay. It's supposed to be for children. They stole it.
Just so there's a joke like while they're in this dream studio because like they're trying to wake Riley up right now, right? And then if she wakes up, then the train of thought can keep running and they can get back to the console. There's a joke that they keep trying to make with the unicorn, which I didn't understand at all. I don't know if someone else can explain it to me, but like with the eating the cupcakes and stuff, I was like, what is it trying to reference doing this?
It's Riley's future eating disorder.
Oh!
Oh no!
Oh my God, poor Riley. I don't know, Vex. That's actually a good point. Anybody in the chat who actually paid attention to this part know what that is supposed to indicate for the unicorn? I agree with you. I was lost on it. I think this is where I was coming out of my coma, and I was like, "Oh, this movie's still on." And then I was like, "I don't know what happened." So, but you're right. It is weird. She's 11, so it's just for like
a reference to real life actresses that have eating disorders.
That's what I kind of thought it was, to be honest.
Oh, maybe. Okay.
She's a tomboy though, and it's indicated that just based on her hobbies and who she interacts with and everything, that's not something that she follows.
That's true too. So it's kind of out of context, but I mean, I understood it for what it was, but what does it have to do with Riley?
That's what I mean. Yeah, it doesn't. Sure. Yeah, again, a lot of instances that are never touched upon with Riley in the real world, and this is where there's such a severe disconnect in the movie.
Yeah.
Maybe it's like
They
trying to
didn't know what
reference
to
a
do.
birthday party or something. I don't know.
I don't know the first though, because like the only one that's interested in the unicorn is Joy, who is definitely the most feminine of her emotions. And I think the whole idea is that she hasn't really formed her identity, and so her different emotions are also different aspects of her.
Yeah,
Who
like
she
that's
who
fine.
she
It's
might
just like
be.
there's all these different aspects that like when the movie starts off in the first act, it makes sure to show you that when she is feeling an emotion, here is what's happening in real life. When
Yeah.
whether it's good or bad. And then after the classroom incident, they abandon that concept altogether until the very final act where again now it starts to hit home because we're seeing what the emotions are doing and we're seeing how Riley is reacting in real time. All
Yeah,
this
that
in
makes
between
sense.
stuff, that's where my issue is. It's not so
Mhm.
much that it's a pretty good, I guess, metaphor or representation of her trying to find herself. It's that the movie loses what it is in the middle of it.
Yeah,
We
it too
don't
often
ask these
forgets
questions.
to use Riley as a reference point to what's
Mhm.
going on.
Right.
Well, they
Actually,
focus a lot on abstract thought and dreams, which I think are kind of outside the real world anyway.
Yeah, which again also isn't something that when we're introduced to Riley, aside from that one memory that Joy purposely puts on, dreams are not something that are very core to Riley. It
right.
stimulates her imagination. It's not something that disturbs her when she's in her waking life. So another thing where it's like, why focus so much on this specific thing?
Well, we do find out that Riley has a fear of clowns.
That we do
That
find
is
that
true.
out. Yeah.
That's true.
That is true. Oh god, that part was crazy. Yeah, this is where they go in there. This is where they produce the dreams that Riley has.
I thought this was pretty
When-
unique, though. I liked that.
This is funny.
Yeah, I
It
mean,
was fun.
they even have a filter that like when you put the filter the filter over the camera, it look like the real teacher, but it's really like these. I don't know what the hell they're supposed to be. The jelly beans? They look like fucking jelly beans. I don't know. It's weird, but
I think
yeah.
they're
Then she's
supposed to be not
Candy?
mitochondria, but like cells, basically. Because
Oh.
there's when we're going by the
Ah.
when they zoom out, when they look at the memory library with all of the balls, you can see that it looks like the walls of a cell weaving in and
Okay,
out.
no,
weaving in and out.
that would
Yeah.
make sense. That would make sense. I like it. Yeah, so this is where she's dreaming, like she's having dreams that her teeth are falling out. So it's really weird. And then she's not wearing pants, which is fucking. And this like fear is happy. She's like, yeah, no pants. I called it.
Okay.
Oh my god, that's fucking.
I do have to say, and I know that this is a wicked nitpick, but when they have the teeth falling out, they have her teeth falling in front of her eyes. I noticed that this morning.
Yeah.
I never noticed in the other viewing.
Well, yeah, that is weird. You're right.
It's a dream.
Like it'd be one thing if she looked down and saw her teeth coming out, but instead of just like falling in front of her eyes, yeah, that's weird. Look at this. This lady's like, what the fuck is going on here? Yeah, so they want to so basically the whole point here is to wake her up, to give her, do they want to make her have a nightmare to wake her up so the train of thought can waken again. Look at Bing Bong. He's like,
I know
he's
he's pulling something, but it actually looks like he's getting ready to swing that at the purple one.
He does, yeah.
Yeah, right.
This chick out.
Bitch. He's a mass murderer. He's a serial killer now. He has no life.
Jeffrey Dahmer Island.
Yeah. Yeah. And they're like, oh, it's not working, and blah, blah, blah. And they're just, all they're doing, and even Fear's like, what the hell's going on down there? You know, look at Bing Bong. He's like, Bing Bong? Like, that's fucking creepy right there. Imagine this thing staring at you. Oof. You half dolphin, half creep. What the fuck is wrong with you? Yeah. What is she? Is she supposed to be like a sad Jedi here? Look at sadness. She looks like a sad Jedi. You will not be. You will be sad. Yeah. So this is
a
just
Disney Jedi.
So you're right, Vex. This is where like here, yeah. She's got like cupcakes, drinks, and I don't know what this bags of food are.
Chips.
Chips. Are they chips?
Yes.
Is the whole indication is that she just likes to eat a lot of food? Like that's weird. Yeah, I don't know. She's got a rainbow tail. Who the fuck cares? Yeah. And then they take Bing Bong out. And yeah, this is where the police take the Bing Bong into the dump, I guess. And they have to follow him in, and of course they get themselves thrown into it. It's funny. What is this? This part was kind of funny. Like, are you wearing my hat? It says my hat in the inside of the hat. So does mine. They're just going back and forth. That's kind of funny. That was kind of funny. Yeah. Again, though, this is the clown part. Oh, this part's fucking creepy, man. I hate clowns. So stupid. I know.
When they showed us a picture of this clown, I immediately took a picture and I sent it.
Yeah, I know.
Diss you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
You laugh like the clown when you got like that. Facts. Now I'm gonna kill myself. No, it was pretty funny.
Make sure your emotions are in check before you do it.
Poor Bing Bong. All right, so Bing Bong can't get out of a balloon prison. I'm a little worried about this. Why can't he just pop the balloon?
Honey, he's not that smart.
Yeah, he doesn't have anything sharp on him either. So
no, Bing Bong
it's
is
a fucking balloon. He's a little slow in the
Does he
bong.
know that though?
I'm sure he knows a lot more than he's letting on. This fucking clown thing is, oh god, this is crazy. I mean, again, the design's beautiful, right? Everything looks good in this movie technically, but god damn, this thing is. I hate clowns. Fuck clowns.
Hold on. I think I like missed over this or something. But why is Bing Bong taken to where her fears are kept?
He got because he was making because they were making a disturbance in the production in the commercial, whatever the fuck, the Dream commercial or whatever, and fine. So the police of Riley's police, they fucking took her away and locked him in that place. So I guess this is like the bad place. Yeah, this is where all the bad things that scare her get put away.
Okay.
It just happens to be where her fears are, but it's the subconscious in general.
Okay.
There you go.
Gotcha.
See, there you go. Beautiful. Thank you. The fuck? See, I just actually smiled here for a second. Wow. Oh, I have teeth. Fucking sadness. God, she's annoying. Yeah, so this part was crazy. So this is where she does awake because she has a nightmare because the clown's chasing her, and she wakes up. They get back on the train, and then Riley's like, "What the fuck just happened?" Really scary. Was Bing Bong in here again? Never mind. We're not going to make that joke again. It's fucked up, X guy. Why would you do that?
I don't know, man. You're the one who's retarded.
This is nothing new. Autistic and retarded. I fit all the categories.
Yeah. Poor cannoli.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm used to it by now. Yeah. This is where he puts the idea in her head finally to run away. So she gets pissed off, packs all her shit, and yeah. Because they were trying to make it say like, well, she was happier when she was in Minnesota. So they all agree like, okay, maybe this is best, but obviously they're not thinking it through. Fucking anger. He just cracks me up. It's my dad. That's just my dad all the time. Oh my god!
Because everyone thinks things through thoroughly and makes good decisions when they're angry.
Exactly.
Yeah, always. So yeah, where we're at here? Okay, yeah, this is where she sees the memory. Oh yeah, this part's a little sad, where he's seeing the memories of her with her hockey team, and I miss her. What I could have done. Never mind. Jesus, Gord, what the hell's wrong with you?
He did say she was too big to take on his wagon.
Wow. Jesus Christ.
He did. He said that. He did say that. I'm not even shitting you.
This is wow. Look at the look on her. Look at the way that's lit. What is she about to do?
Yeah. I know.
You sleeping on the couch. It's like, all right, tonight's the night he's gonna die.
Red rum. Oh wow! This is where she pulls the knife out of the gun. This is where she pulls out the knife. I'm going to kill you all. Yeah, it's fucking. And the mom's like, "Oh, I don't know what's going on. I'm in the kitchen. Your daughter's about to murder the whole family."
I like how but that is like mom behavior though. Like I've noticed.
Oh, 100%.
I'll just be standing there. She'll be looking directly at me. Doesn't see me at all.
Yeah, no. She's focused on something else completely. Yeah, I totally understand that. Yeah. All right, the train of thought. Oh, the train of thought. Why? All right, why did the train of thought crash again? I completely lost it here. I might have been falling asleep again at this point.
I think
Why
it's
did the
because
train
one of the
crash?
islands was falling apart and it was anchoring
Collapsed.
it.
Okay. Okay. Got it. Oh, look, and they all fall. This is oh, that's a great look. Yeah, they all fall off the train.
When she steals the credit card.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that's it. Okay. Right. Yeah. Look at that fake. God, Gord, you're right, man. This is fucking it's turned creepy all of a sudden.
It's the problem child right here.
Yeah. I'm gonna get you.
It's like her parents have no idea how close they are to death.
Like a creepy background music and make a whole new, movie preview.
I wonder if somebody has done that, like an evil movie trailer.
Yeah, we'll have to find that.
I bet they've done.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you could have this with some scary shit happening. Oh yeah, this is where her memories are collapsing. Sorry, Whitey, what are you gonna say?
No, if they've done a happy version of The Shining, then they can definitely do this.
Yeah, they did the yeah.
Is this where like you have officially have a nervous breakdown and you just shit all your emotions and all your memories and everything just goes to shit?
Well, that's what's happening here, right? She's collapsing. Everything's collapsing. And she sees her parents like, yeah, this is what happened. Oh, you're good, Ego. Don't worry about it. Appreciate you, homie. Yeah, so she sees like her family unpacking and enjoy it, and then she's just angry and pissed and goes, "No, fuck you, I'm leaving."
Unpacking what? The fucking truck still hasn't shown up.
Oh, I assumed that meant the truck had shown up at that point because it just kind of her stuff magically appears.
Okay.
Yeah, there's like boxes and yeah, everything is just collapsing at this time. Oh yeah, so they go into the tube again, right? And then go. Look at this. Her world is just falling apart. Poor Riley. Oh God.
Hey man, don't feel too bad. This happens to our president every time he gets on TV. It's just shut out my memories.
I just shit all over the place. Yeah, this is where she goes into the dump, right? Yeah. Joy goes into the memory dump. Look at this. Yeah, God, it's like a hard fuck. Waiting for zombies to come out of the Yeah, this is where she doesn't know how she's gonna get out of here. And then there's Bing Bong, of course. This is where all the dump where the memories just go to die, right? Is that the whole implication here? Yeah.
Yes.
Poor Bing Bong's poor Bing Bong. Yeah, and they really don't have a way to get out, and they just think they're stuck. But oh yeah, there's a sad. Oh, this is where she realizes what sadness does for.
Well, no, she starts looking through all of these she starts looking through all the memories, right? And it triggers her a little bit because she's like, these are all good things that I don't want, Riley to forget.
Right.
Like, these are all parts of her and whatnot. And it really triggers Joy. And then she sees the blue ball and she's like, oh, like in order for Riley to be happy, she needed that sadness first. And that's actually a really core thing to a lot of the memories that I saw as just happy for her. Right. So this is where Joy kind of has a monumental moment as an emotion, as a character. I don't fucking know. Right. But then Bing Bong kind of sees this as well because Bing Bong's identity at this point has always been, I need to hold on to Riley. Otherwise, I can't exist. And he finally starts to understand that in order for Riley to move on, I can't exist anymore. And that actually, I think that's the most powerful moment of the movie, aside from everything else. It's that it's like a pivotal time where Riley does finally grow out of childhood. And I was gasping with tears, man. I
know.
Yep.
I was waiting.
Like, oh my God.
I wanted to take out like a little candy cane knife and open up his stomach and candy go everywhere.
Bruh, like this should hit hard. It should really hit hard.
Yeah, but it really did.
No, yeah, it does. I mean, yes. Again, we're getting.
If
towards
you
the
didn't
end of
feel
the movie
something
now.
from that, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, fuck
and
you,
this is
Whitey.
where the movie starts to come back together.
Yeah.
So,
yes,
like
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I agree. This is exactly where I'm like, okay, this movie's getting better again. So like, it's like the first 20 minutes, the last 20 to 25 minutes are really good.
Mm-hmm.
And then this part here, man, God, when sorry, go ahead.
The idea of Joy crying though just leads to me going, wait a minute, does Joy have like little emotions in her head that
Yeah, do the
It's a good point.
Joy can cry.
Yeah, that is a little
emotional.
She's learning
multiverse.
tears of joy.
Oh,
That's Gord, you sick bastard. Yeah, because this is where
I'm not totally unserious with that. It's like that could be.
No.
Those are tears of joy. Yeah.
It could be. Yeah, because she has a realization. Yeah, because this is where it was in Minnesota and she missed the winning shot to win the playoff game for her team, and so she was sad about it. And then because all you saw before in the beginning of the movie was just her and her friends lifting her up, but then you realize why they did it. Yeah, then you realize why they did. They kind of to bring her out of the sadness. What a deep message, man.
Well, no, it's just like it's no one emotion is good, no one emotion is bad, right? It's like all of these emotions work in tandem to create the memories you have, to create the person you are, to build the foundations you have, which is a really great thing to explore in a movie. I just wish that they did it a lot better.
A little better, yep. Because it is true. Like, how many times have you been in a situation where you're just like, "Fuck it, I'm depressed, I'm sad," and then you have other people kind of bring you out of it by either helping you with something, talking to you, or you just have to live through the experience, right? Get out of it, and it's I'm autistic, so it happens to me a lot. So,
if I may, the implication, like that's the implication in the memory, but the implication with the emotions doing it is that you have to pull yourself out of things sometimes. There are
true.
things that are out of your control in the outer world, but ultimately, this is all of just Riley's parts working together to pull her out of this.
Right. Yeah, because it's great to have people help you. But eventually, you do have to kind of.
No one can help you but yourself. There you go.
But yourself initially.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's true.
I think it's both, though, because Riley has to admit to her parents that she's not happy in order for her to heal up.
She's got to have the courage to finally say it, though, because she's always putting on a happy face during the movie. She's like, "Oh, I'm a good kid," and then she gets angry and emotional, and they don't know why. And she finally has the courage to say, "Okay, I'm really sad. I'd miss my home." And they admit it, like, "Yeah, we do too." And then and then she gets happy about it because it's a release for her, and they feel the same way. So she's not alone in the whole situation. So Bex is right.
It took her figuring out that emotion, what she was feeling, in order to confront it finally, and then be open about it, which starts the healing process. If she hadn't done that, she would have just run away.
Yeah, she just would have left. Yeah. Oh, this is where they sing that stupid song. What's the song again? Who's a person who touches kids when they're cotton?
Boosh will sing it for you. He knows it.
Boosh, sing it for me, Boosh. Boosh, put it in the chat. Sing the song while we're playing this. Yeah, this part was kind of cool. Bing bong, bing bong. Yeah, they can't make it up the thing. This part was a little sad. Gord, I don't know how you felt about this. If you remember what you remember. Where he finally has to actually let go. And he realizes he can't be there. Like you said, to get her back, he has to let go of her. That part was kind of sad because what is the last line he actually says? I forget. Like, take her to the moon. He says,
"Witness me."
No.
Hold on. Actually, I know what it is. I know what it is.
I live, I die, I live, I live again. I live again.
You have it on the still shots there. If you go back with the captions on, you can tell what he says.
Oh, excuse me, freaking.
He says, "Go save Riley. Take her to the moon.
Take her to the moon for me."
That part choked me up.
Yeah, because the whole thing is that he had that the wagon or whatever, and their plan was, they were gonna make it to the moon one day.
Yep.
Oh, it's so sad. Okay. Yeah, so
I mean, what's even worse is that audio file was a TikTok trend for a very long time, where it was like people posting their new pets. And it's like, go save Riley. And then when it says "take her to the moon for me," it's all the old pets they had.
I'm so glad I missed that.
Oh God, it was brutal. Every single one made me cry without a fault.
No thanks.
Why would you? That's depressing as hell. Oh my God, that is depressing. That fucking stupid TikTok. Yeah, this is it right here. Yeah. Bing Bong's happy for her, and then there we go. Oh, poor Bing Bong. Yeah, and the music playing in the back. This part was a little like, oh, that sucks. Poor Bing Bong.
Oh my god, I'm like tearing up, just like fucking remembering this.
No, it's letting go of things in life is and just in general is not easy, but you have to do it to grow. It's not. We've done it. I mean,
I didn't want to say this, but I need to let go of you so I could grow.
Oh God. Well, good luck if you haven't grown by now. Shit. Good luck. Good luck, woman.
I've grown irritated of your autism.
Yeah, but that Vex, are you okay?
Men tend to say the opposite. I need you to take hold of this so it'll grow.
Ah!
Yeah.
Well played.
This is
well
the part.
played.
This is the part where they realize that she left, right? And they're like, they don't know where she is. The school hasn't seen her, so she's like, oh shit, what's going on? And yeah, this is where she gets on the bus. And you notice too, like when she gets on the bus, isn't everything around her like dark and gray? And then when she comes out of it, everything gets brightened up again. Yeah. Joy's like, what do we do? How do we get back? I mean, has anybody here ever had thoughts about running away? Like if they were pissed off at their parents for any reason?
Oh, yeah.
Like, I'd be better if I just wasn't here.
Yeah.
But to actually, yeah.
I just thought
It
about
happens.
it 2 days ago. What are you talking about?
I'm gonna get
Just
on
either
that bus
clean the
stand.
house or run away.
And she was like, "What?" And then she was like, "What am I doing? I have a car."
I
She got that stick in the little bandana.
Yeah, it happens. It does. Yeah. Let's look at sadness.
Grabbed her little stick and a bandana tied at the end and a little pack of Trulies.
Yeah. Do. Play the
I'm
incredible
running
folk music
away.
from yeah. Oh, this part was funny.
Okay. So yeah, considering I literally just got done working on a Chinatown video, I was very amused by this line.
Good movie.
This was, yeah.
It's Cloud Town.
It's just Cloud Town. It's pretty funny. Yeah. Yeah, and she realizes she needs to get Sadness back, and Sadness is like, "Wait, why?" And she obviously realized, "Fuck, this is me watching a sporting event, or just doing it. This is me during work. No, this is me during work." And I put in the chat, "I fucking hate my job."
Yeah, that is kind of what we imagine.
Did Greg break his computer? Yeah, and then so they make her feel. They want to make her feel scared to kind of change her mind, but she has no feeling. Poor Riley, look at her; she's lifeless. Yeah, poor Riley. Oh, the boyfriend thing. Oh my god. So this is like her imaginary boyfriend that she thinks of, and all he says, "I would die for Riley."
Oh my gosh!
Oh god, what a
I
homo.
love this. This is so relatable.
It is funny.
See,
It's
I
funny.
thought
It's
this was
funny.
pretty neat. I thought that this
Yeah, no, it was
particular
funny.
mechanism was.
Yeah. And then she realizes like she could duplicate. Oh yeah, she's like, "Oh, you're fine. Like, would you actually do this? You're gonna live up to it." So she has to like duplicate the boyfriend like 100,000 times to stretch over to get onto the was it the train or the
Trampoline.
trampoline? Sorry, yeah, to push to get her up to the headquarters. Right. I'm positive this is crazy. Yeah, and it actually works. Who would have thought? Yeah, on this part where they smashed it. That part was kind of funny. Like, how are they going to get through the window? I like this part where Disgust pisses off Anger to break open the window. That was pretty goddamn funny.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is funny.
Largest role in the entire show.
He just cracks me up, dude. Yeah. And then this part again was one of the better parts of the movie where she snaps out of it, right? And then when she gets home, was really so because the whole board is turning gray. Like, what do they say? If the whole board turned completely gray, they would lose Riley forever, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Sadness has to,
And then she'll
pull up
become
the,
a Reddit moderator.
She has a bright idea.
bright idea, right? So she puts it in there, and finally she comes home, and then has her crying. This part was pretty good.
Yes.
How they did this was pretty good. And then you felt bad for Riley because, again, she is just an 11-year-old, and she gave her true feelings. She's like, "I miss my home. I miss my friends. It's sad." And how they had the flashbacks of the memories. They again, the movie ended freaking excellent.
Yeah, and this is a good transition because like young children don't understand that
Emotions can be
Right.
more than just one thing at a time, and then being an adult is fucking hard. Feeling multiple emotions at once and learning what's best rationally to do from there. So I like this.
Yes.
That's true. It's true.
I agree.
For the
And I
record,
like
I
how
know a lot of
the
kids that don't know that.
Yeah, I can
Yep.
imagine. And I even like how the dad was like, "I miss Minnesota too. I miss our hockey. You know, the hockey, the parks, the walks we used to take." And so she
boys
like
of
realizes,
summer.
okay,
I miss
then
all
she
the
even
white
has
people.
like I miss yeah. Until George Floyd.
Oh
Sorry.
no.
That's the bad part of Minnesota.
That's an island.
Yeah, you felt that was good though. It was well done. It was well done. And then they actually create like a new. Oh yeah, so this is the part where she's sad. She's getting comforted because she released all this sad emotion, and then joy touches the panel, and then she has joy from the relief and she's with her family. She's happy. She's safe, right? So it's good. It's cute.
Well, she was sad at first, and then
again, that's yes. And then there's actually a new memory that comes out of it. That's both, which is kind of wild.
it's the first time that's ever been combined. Apparently, I don't know. It's a little weird that she's never been sad than happy ever until this moment. But I really love like this part right here. This is when sadness redeemed herself for me.
Just to like I don't know,
Yes,
go
ma'am.
back to that like she's never felt sad than happy thing. She has, it's just in her mind, you all like we even do this as kids. Like I know for a fucking fact I did this as kids, and you probably as a parent have these memories with Jules, but the kid always remembers the best part. They don't remember everything leading up to it. So for me to see Riley to just remember the happy and not the sad because of what her emotions are doing. Yeah, I think that's very relatable as both a child and a parent.
And
I guess no one else was left alone at a fair when they were 4 years old, were y'all?
You know,
is that what happened to you?
That did happen to me when I was 4 years old at a fair of like 50,000 people.
Oh my
God!
God!
Are you sure that was an accident?
I'm not.
Sorry, Sassy. What were you saying?
No, it just also showed that she was old enough to have to experience both of those emotions. Because I think for the longest time, as parents, we try to make sure our kids aren't sad and they are happy. And this kind of just goes to show where Joy was okay with the fact of let's have her be both. So I totally understand what you're saying. I think
100%.
We always try to overshadow the sadness with happiness, and this was the first time that it was acceptable to feel both. And
yeah. And then they also have her islands are expanding. She's French. What was it? Boy band island? There was a boy. Oh, friendly argument section.
Somebody knock it down.
Yeah,
this is Gord. This is in Gord's head right here. Boy band island.
Boy band island. I love it now. Yeah, and they actually get a new console, so all the motions can stand at one time, and that's kind of cool. Anger's like, I have access to the entire curse word library. Like, bro,
I thought that was great. I liked that. I hope they curse in the next one. I want some F-bombs and shit.
No.
Jeez.
No, they won't do that. I doubt they're going to do that. And then they're at the hockey game, and and I like how it's funny too because like this is totally a kid growing up into like young adolescence. Like she's like, I know they love us, it's cute and all, but we're never going to admit it, because they're embarrassing us. It's kind of embarrassing, but we know that they love it. We're happy that they're here cheering us on, but as a kid, you're like, all right, this is kind of. You're going to play it off as like, oh, you're just being weird. But really deep down, you do care that your parents are there. Oh, what the fuck happened here? An acid trip?
Yep.
Which was dropping
2001, like Stanley Kubrick.
Yeah. Oh, no, this is the boy. I like this part where the boy meets her and all of his emotions are going, girl. There's alarms going off. It's pretty fun. That's pretty funny. And here you go. Yeah. You ready? Yes. We're going to go play hockey. And Riley does something really cool, I think, and then her friends congratulate. And there was an after credit scene, which I didn't remember.
Those were great.
This was funny. The teacher's like, only 3 more months till summer vacation. That's pretty goddamn funny. Yeah, and they have her emotions for each thing, and then the pizza person. I think she's all This was clever. This was actually funnier than the middle part of the goddamn movie.
Yeah.
6 years of drama school for this. He's a clown playing in that. Yeah, this is cool. This part made me laugh out because the dog. That's exactly how dogs think. I smell food. That guy's got food. He cheated.
The cat one is what got me.
Yeah,
the cat one was. The cat one was good. The cat one was good. Yeah, I was laughing. Yeah, I was like, this is what happens when Vex streams. This is what her cats do. Yeah, and the cats are like, yeah, this was good. All right, and that was it. Yeah, they did that part was funny. But overall, definitely a lot of misses. But I think it's a pretty decent movie. It's sad to think that this is the last good Pixar movie. Well, he said Coco. I haven't seen it.
Coco's so much better than this.
Yeah,
Coco's not even a good movie. It's a great movie.
I have to watch that now.
It's a great movie. Coco is a great Pixar movie. I have it. It's in my top 3.
Whoa!
All right.
Yeah.
Wow.
What's 1 and 2?
Toy Story 2, Toy Story 1, then Coco.
Ooh, those are good movies. We got to do Toy Story eventually. Yeah.
Not The Incredibles up there.
The Incredibles is in the top 5. I mean, it's up there.
Okay.
But yeah.
At least we got a friend in you.
I'll put a friend in you.
We can mix our milk with his Cocoa Puff.
Ooh.
Trivia, all right,
my lady.
Trivia. Yes. All right. So this film had a budget of $175 million. Worldwide, it grossed just under $859 million.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
In the U.S. alone, on
What?
It's just I heard the wow, and then because someone is echoing, it kept echoing. Okay. All right. So this came out on June 19th, 2015.
It did it again.
June 19th, 2015. So part 2 is coming out almost on the anniversary. On its opening day, it grossed to $90.4 million. Opening weekend, $90.4 million just domestically.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's not even the worldwide.
Pixar in its heyday.
Yeah, that is the weekend record for highest gross for an original film that is neither a sequel, remake, or direct adaptation.
Big wow.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
The previous record for that had been held by Avatar at $77 million.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. So it debuted at number 1, and it stayed for number 1 for 3 weeks until it was knocked down by an even better movie, in my opinion. Take a guess.
2015. Fury Road.
No, Fury Road came out before this.
Ah, okay. Let's see. Whoa, what the heck? My Siri just went off. That never happens.
Oh, wait till it gets chat GBT this year, buddy.
Uh-oh.
Wow.
Yep. It's coming. Wow.
It was knocked down by Minions.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Oh, the first Minions was good. Yeah.
The first Minions movie, yeah.
Was it?
It was.
Sure. Jesus Christ.
I've only seen it once. I didn't like it the first time. I would be willing to watch it again, but I didn't like it the first time.
Watch it again.
Yeah, I'm with Gord King on that one.
Wow.
You both are disgraceful.
Wow.
Why? Why do you do this to me? I'm just kidding. Go.
Right. It knocked Jurassic World out of the number 1 spot at the box office and ended up being the 7th highest grossing film of 2015.
Wow.
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 The echo. Wow.
Wow.
According to the director, according to the director Peter Docter. Oh, that
it is really, yeah. God.
Yeah,
I'm not even. Listen, I'll mute.
It's not you. It's comments.
Is it?
Is it?
Yep, it is.
Oh, is her mic?
It's no, your mic is picking up the feedback. That's all. So what might be happening is your volume might be a little bit too high on the earpiece.
Wow.
It happened.
Test. Wow. Wow. Okay, that was it. Okay.
Oh, I think it's good. Yeah, I think we're good. Who muted White Bear? It's not you, Sassy. You don't have to mute yourself.
Okay.
All right. According to the director, Pete Docter, each emotion is based on a shape. Joy is a star. Sadness is a teardrop. Anger, a fire brick. Fear, a raw nerve. And disgust is broccoli.
Okay.
Oh, is that why she's
And they were hardcore against broccoli in this movie. That's
I like broccoli. What the heck?
Yeah,
I love racist.
yeah, it's like a-
Broccoli's
Wow.
amazing.
Yeah.
Even the
Yeah.
gas it gives you after. Yeah.
She should have been shaped like squash.
Yeah.
The writers considered up to 27 emotions, but settled on the 5 we see in the film. Some primary emotions that were cut included surprise, pride, and trust.
Oh, they're
Did you
going to be
say-
in the next one?
Pride. Oh boy. Okay.
Pride definitely should have been there.
Pixar
Mhm.
invited Paul Ekman, an American psychologist who's a pioneer in studying emotions and their relation to facial expressions, to brief the crew on the nature of emotions.
Oh,
how we got Bing
bless
Bong.
their hearts.
That's how we got Bing
Yeah.
Bong, I guess.
That's how Bing got bonged.
That's stupid.
That was stupid.
When asked
Fuck
why
you.
Bing Bong was kept a secret during production, Peter Docter said, "We wanted to make sure he was a surprise to the audience because as a filmmaker, I hate when you go and watch those trailers and they give away everything. You're like, okay, well, I guess I don't have to watch the movie."
Jeez. They can
seriously.
only hear that.
Yeah. Wow.
Wow.
Kaitlyn Dias was 11 years old when cast as the voice of Riley, and she went through puberty during filming, and her voice deepened. She had to adjust her voice to make it sound a lot younger later in production.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Hey. Hey. I'm not going down that banister.
Banner. What fucking idiot.
She also said that while recording the scenes where Riley was crying, she was actually crying in the recording studio. She would imagine her cat May dying to trigger an authentic emotional response.
Oh,
Jesus.
method acting,
So-
bitches.
Okay.
The film featured about 45 animators, about half as many as previous Pixar films.
Whoa.
They did a
Okay.
damn good job with such a small team.
Yeah. I was
Yeah.
going to say.
A very early concept of the movie features an 8-year-old girl who's playing in the woods and was knocked out by a branch and suffered short-term memory loss. The movie would have
Jesus.
focused on the emotions of trying to get the memories back. This concept was discarded very early on as well due to the darker nature of the story. Bill Hader, who provided the voice for Fear, stated that he disliked this treatment of the story. He also went on to say, as a father, he would have been mortified to see a child in such extreme danger as the girl would have been in the film. I want to see this movie now.
Oh, God. Yeah. That's.
It sounded more like
Sounds
me
more
and Gord's film. Apparently.
Yeah. The horror version.
All right. I have lots of casting trivia. Okay.
Oh, please. My favorite part.
All right. So before Mindy Kaling was cast as discussed, 2 other actresses were considered.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The first, Halle Berry.
Okay.
Maybe.
Okay.
It's just a voice.
If she did like the South African accent from X-Men.
Okay. And the other one was Jennifer Tilly.
I think that would have been great.
I
Oh
do
my
too.
gosh.
Yeah.
I would have much preferred her.
Yeah.
She does have the right voice for that, actually, because
She's a good voice actor.
She does. Well,
She
she's a
is.
voice in Monsters Inc. And
Yeah.
she's good in that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now, even though they settled on Lewis Black was the studio's first choice, there were 2 other actors that they shopped around potentially.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Christopher Walken was not one of them.
Oh, God. You know what? This show sucks. Go ahead.
Bing bong.
All right.
I would prefer Christopher Walken as Riley.
You know, bong is binging.
How long did he keep that memory up his ass?
All right.
I'm the new girl. My name is Riley. I play hockey.
I'm from Minnesota. Sorry, James, I had to.
Every time.
It's a segment. This is a segment of the show.
This is
Right.
This is it. Go ahead,
All right.
sorry.
The first choice was Bryan Cranston.
I mean, he does great angry acting, but I think Lewis Black is definitely a better choice because he's associated with it.
Okay,
Yeah,
now
that's
you think
exactly it.
the second choice I'm about to say is even better than Lewis Black.
Uh-oh.
Joe Pesci.
Oh,
awesome.
God.
Would have been awesome.
Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me?
I'm not
That would have
kidding.
been. Hold on, this would have been him.
But I'm funny how? I mean, funny like I'm a clown. I amuse you. I make you laugh. I'm here to fucking amuse you. What do you mean funny? Funny how? How am I funny?
Oh my gosh. I am splicing that audio and putting it in his scenes now.
What do you mean? You put broccoli on pizza? Is that funny?
Wow, that I could see that. I could see him doing that.
That'd be amazing.
Okay.
All right. Two other actors were considered to play Fear. The first, Adam Devine.
Yeah.
Ooh,
From the short guy from Workaholics.
Or I was going to say the guy from Pitch Perfect who falls in love with Fat Amy.
That guy too, yeah.
Okay, I know who. Okay, I see him. I know who he is.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I just pulled up a picture. No, thanks.
The other one, and I'm surprised that you didn't tell us about this one, Gord, Michael Cera.
Oh,
I mean,
Gord,
I didn't
what
want
the
to.
That's why you didn't want to come on the show. I was like, I knew this was going to happen. Casting trivia.
oh, how funny.
They didn't
wanna
cast
explain
me.
yourself?
It was a bad memory. And I'd almost forgotten it. It almost went the way of the bing bong, but you brought it back.
Bing bong, bing bong.
Okay, now there were several actresses that were considered for Joy. All right.
Okay.
I'm interested in this.
The first, Mandy Moore.
Yes.
I mean,
I
she's
could
got
see
a
that.
bubbly
She's
kind of personality,
always so
voice.
bubbly. Yep. I
Yeah,
can see that.
I could see that.
Okay. Next up, Isla Fisher.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, I like
I will
her.
tell you though, Mandy Moore. Well, that was before Tangled. Never mind.
Gord's like, I really like her.
I do. She's hot.
She is hot. She's gonna be divorced
Sick
soon too,
bastard.
Gord. So get on it.
Wait.
Ooh.
She's Borat and her are getting divorced.
Yeah, they announced that earlier this year.
No shit.
Very nice.
The Hollywood marriage. It was inevitable.
In
All right. Joan
God.
Cusack
As you said, as Joy.
I mean,
as Joy.
No,
I don't see
no.
it. Not
I could
happening.
actually see her as Disgust,
Yes. Yeah.
not as Joy.
Okay. Kristen Bell.
Yes.
Oh yeah, definitely.
yeah.
Yes.
Of course, like,
yes.
oh, please, yes.
No, she like that. That would
She's-
suit her
yeah.
voice really well.
And that was
I do
before she
agree.
was Anna in Frozen, so it's not like I don't know. I wonder
Maybe
if
it
that
could
would
have
have
stopped Frozen.
Oh, God.
That would have been great.
Movie
Yep.
sucks.
Okay. Reese Witherspoon.
Maybe they're all bubbly bitches. They could probably pass.
Oh, actually, I
bubbly
take that back. This was
bitches.
after Frozen. This was actually after Frozen, so Frozen
was?
already happened. Yeah, Frozen was 2013.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Didn't realize
Interesting.
that.
thanks for reminding me.
Okay. I got 3 more, so I'm just gonna steamroll them, okay?
All right, let's
Do
roll.
it.
All right. Kristen Chenoweth, Tina Fey, and Lisa Kudrow.
All but
Lisa Kudrow, yes. The other two, no.
Okay.
No, I agree.
Okay.
I think any one of those could have been just fine because it's really not that hard to be bubbly like that. I think all of them have that personality.
Who is Kristen Chenoweth?
Mm-hmm.
She's the one. She's a cute little blonde, and she kind of talks like this, and she has a really beautiful voice. She's on Broadway a lot.
Okay, I think I've seen her.
Did you ever
before.
see? Did you ever
you pull
see
it
Deck
up.
the Halls? Did you ever see Deck the Halls, Gord?
No.
No,
There's
don't
a-
ever watch it. Don't ever watch
But
this.
the twins are hot. Gord might like them.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Anyway,
No.
Google a picture of her. I can't explain. 'cause-
I looked her up. I've seen her before.
Yeah. I was gonna say
you
gay
have.
shit like she was in the musical Wicked. She was in Glee. I was gonna say
Gay?
gay.
Yeah, no
shit
wonder
like
I
that.
didn't know who she.
Yeah,
Yeah, she's gay.
I
Go
know
ahead,
because I
man.
watch gay shit.
Okay.
Homos.
Several actresses were also considered for sadness.
Oh,
Okay, this I'm interested in.
Kristen
All right.
Stewart.
yeah,
No.
no shit.
I gotta take a
Unfortunately.
shower now.
Rashida Jones.
Who the fuck is Rashida?
That's yeah, she's in like Parks and Rec in The Office. I mean,
Yeah, she's
I
cute.
I can't really see her in this role. I mean, I like her, but I don't think she fits this one very well.
No, I don't.
Oh,
I
I
don't.
see her. No,
Yeah.
no.
Okay. Emma Stone.
Nah, I don't. I mean, she's a good actress.
No.
but I don't think this.
No,
fits
I
her.
don't think
Not
so.
for sadness. No, not for sadness.
Okay. Zoe Deschanel.
No, she's too cute and bubbly.
Yeah, but you don't see her. I actually think she could pull off sad
a
with her
dead
voice.
She might have
I think
the
she
tone
could
of
do
her
it.
voice.
Yeah, I could see that in her. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of things
Sandra
you could
Bullock.
see in her, huh?
Sandra Bullock. No.
It's hard because we're thinking of them as like acting out, which is just voice acting.
Well,
so
it
it's
would
like,
be hard for me to imagine her being like that version of the character. Like maybe a different
Right.
version of sadness, but not this version.
No, I agree.
No.
I agree.
100%. 100%.
Gina Davis.
Nah.
No.
Maybe, maybe I could sort of see it.
Okay. All right.
Probably not.
Susan Sarandon.
Oh God.
Nah.
Yeah, she's
No.
a kind of a whiny bitch as it is, so it'll be fine.
Okay. And,
Oh, I hate Republicans. Ugh.
Oh Jesus Christ! She's married to
And the
Tim
last
Robbins, for
one.
God's sake.
It would actually be
Yeah.
kind of funny if sadness just said that the whole movie.
Yeah.
She just tinged every emotion, every like memory with hatred of
Political
Republicans.
emotion.
That's the adults in Inside Out. There
We
you
gotta
go.
collapse.
Yeah,
MAGA,
that's the
we gotta
next one.
collapse MAGA Island.
MAGA.
Okay, and then the last one considered for sadness is Terry Hatcher.
I mean,
Yeah.
she's kind of an awful person, so maybe.
Oh God. No, I don't think
Really?
so.
They didn't think Aubrey Plaza.
I guess not. No.
Wow.
Well, excuse
Maybe
you,
she's too.
Gordon.
She might be too deadpan.
Yeah, that might be it. Yeah, too deadpan.
A little too sarcastic for sadness, I guess.
Okay. And last piece of casting trivia: 5
Yes.
different actors were considered for Bing Bong.
Oh.
John
Okay.
Wayne Gacy. No, just kidding. They were all
Alright.
behind bars.
First off, Jim Carrey.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yes.
He's good enough to do that. Yeah.
Yep.
He's a
Okay.
fantastic voice actor.
No, he
Yes.
is. He's great.
Okay. Billy Crystal.
Yes.
Yes.
Definitely.
He's
Yes.
really good. Yep.
Okay. Adam Sandler.
Yes.
It
All
would be
these
a very
people could have
different
done it.
character, but I kind of want to see that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, very sad. Wow.
Want to touch the bing bong?
Okay. Kurt Russell.
No.
Kurt Russell. Wow, that'd be different.
I don't know about that.
He's
I
got a
don't-
very distinct voice.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna pass on Kurt Russell.
Okay. Okay.
Same.
James Woods.
Oh, I love James Woods.
Oh yeah, he's got a good
Actually,
distinct voice.
he's got a very good voice. Yeah, I love James Woods. So yes.
And last one, Robin Williams.
Oh,
Yeah, of
Oh,
course it
yes,
would've.
definitely. 100% Robin Williams.
Yeah, he was great.
He's such a great
Yeah.
voice actor, too.
And also,
Good
Jim
act-
Carrey already has voiced an elephant. He did in Horton Hears a Who,
Yes, he did.
Oh, yeah.
which is an underrated movie. I like.
I
that.
not
agree.
bad.
I agree. Yep.
All right. That's all I have for trivia.
Beautiful job, Jax. Beautiful job as
Thanks.
always.
Thanks.
Who knew she was playing Kitty in the City all day?
Titty Kitty City? What?
Yeah.
Kitty in the City, shitty.
Oh yeah, that game looks fun actually. I don't even.
I need to look this up.
It's Kitty. What the fuck is it called? Kitty in the City. Yeah, it looks good. It looks good, actually.
Little Kitty, Big City.
I need to make sure I spell this right so I don't get a bad website.
Little Kitty, touch my titty.
Little titties, big city. Nope, wait, that was wrong. Close it out.
Little Kitty, Big City.
Yeah.
It's better than Hellblade too. I'll tell you that much. Fucking trash. Yeah, so I guess we can go around and give our final thoughts, of course, and what we thought, and our rating. So I guess Sassy, since you're first, what did you think of the movie?
That's right. I'm always first in your life, aren't I?
Anyway, what's your rating of the movie?
All right, I am going to give it a solid 8, just because I do agree that the middle does get a little boring. I feel like they could have tightened up some other areas and like reduced some of the middle BS, but I enjoyed all of the emotions. I at first wanted to punch sadness in the face, but by the end of the movie, she did redeem herself, and I did like the message of the movie, and it allowed kids to maybe understand their emotions, and I just love how imaginative it was and how they depicted every emotion, how your dreams work, how your memories work, how we store them. And so a solid 8.
Wow, that's good.
Short and to the point.
Comments. What about you? What are your final thoughts and a rating on the movie, please?
I did find that there were more sections that dragged than I remembered. So I would say probably like an 8.5. I still really liked it. I still really liked how well it explained concepts simply and visually. I loved the visuals. I thought the visuals were really great. I thought they did a beautiful job with the animation. So
awesome.
Overall, I think it's a really enjoyable movie.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough. Cord King. What about you, sir?
I mean, I would say, okay, my score I would consider pretty tentative because this is a movie I haven't seen in some time.
No excuses.
But the two times I watched it, I felt pretty middle of the road on it. It's a great concept. I thought the execution was pretty up and down from what I recall. So I guess tentatively I would go like 5 out of 10, but we'll see. Because I would definitely rewatch this and would even like to do a video on it because I think it'd be a fun movie to kind of break down. But for now, I'll go 5 out of 10.
You ungrateful. Bring you onto a show and this is what you do. No, I'm just kidding. White Bear. Your freaking videos, man. White Bear, what about you?
I don't know. It
I don't
was
know.
a movie. I'm just glad it kind of made me feel something.
Which emotion did you feel the most?
That feeling when you farted, but then you don't know if you accidentally it's kind of wet,
Oh yes. If you farted. Yeah, you might have sharted, but you're not sure. So you have to pull over and kind of like look in your pants to make sure.
What's happening?
Sorry, go ahead.
Usually the emotion isn't accompanied by a scenario.
Yeah, wow. This really happened just the other day. No.
So,
it wasn't the other day. Anyway, go ahead.
Having those emotions and being a person that doesn't believe in wearing underwear, it's kind of bad. So I based it on that alone, I'm going to give it a 6.5.
Okay. Fair enough.
Okay.
For a sharding 6.5. Vex Electronica, what about you? I'm curious to see your score on this.
I give this film 5 molestation clowns out of 10. Okay, listen, it's kind of weird how deep that clown was locked up and how he chose to just cage Bing Bong and then put the caged Bing Bong on his chest while he slept. Pretty sus.
Good point.
But you know what? No, perfect opening act. It does a really good job at setting up everything. The ending hits hard. It has all the emotional beats that you want. It's just the film very much loses itself in the middle. There's a severe disconnect between the emotions and Riley that I feel like are overlooked because the first act and the last act are so strong. There's some humor in there that like adults appreciate, which I did like, but then kids wouldn't really understand. So even the humor kind of is offsetting because previous Pixar and Disney movies found the right balance where if you told one joke, you could interpret it as an adult or you could interpret it as a kid. But there's many jokes that would go far over a kid's head. Like everything in the adult's heads, a kid wouldn't understand whatsoever.
100%. Yeah.
So I think there's a disconnect with the humor as well. Animation is beautiful. The sound design is pretty spot on. Like they definitely like kind of justified the budget with what we got in the end. But I'm kind of like rewatching this. I'm like, what can they really do with 2 without having to retcon a lot of 1 to make 2 happen?
That's probably what's going to happen. And actually, Dempsey, I'm sorry, you're actually right. He wanted to bring up the score of the movie. It actually has a pretty good score.
I didn't think it was very unique, in all honesty.
It wasn't unique. It was it was standard, but like the parts that it needed to come through, especially the emotional parts. But yeah, but you're right. There's nothing like actually like Monsters Inc. or any of the like Toy Story or any of those movies where if you hear it, you know what movie it is.
Yeah, it didn't bing my bong.
It didn't bing bong me. Yeah, I kind of feel you. Comments. I don't know. I'm not going to see it. Obviously, they're going to go see it and they'll tell me. But I have no. Actually, I don't even give a shit about the sequel. But whatever. I'll probably give this a 6.5 out of 10. Bing bongs because the middle part really just disappointed me. And talk about going into imagination land and all this shit. They didn't have any. They couldn't come up with better shit than they did. I was like, come on, man. Like. I get what they were trying to do, but it just didn't come across good to me, well enough to me. And I literally fell asleep, and I was wide awake before it started, and then I woke back up and loved the ending. So, like Vex said, the opening and the ending are great. It's just the middle just drags, and whatever ideas they had, they should have changed. But hey, yeah, there you go. James Gandolfini could have played a bada bing bong.
There you go.
There's the gabagool.
You know what? I would butt my score up to a 7 if all the voice actors were Italian. This movie would have been so
just
much
all
better.
gangsters.
Oh,
like
yeah, dude.
Yeah. Al Pacino is like, hey.
He could be anger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should make a parody.
This is
movie.
wait. You need to play the heat clip. now.
serious.
That could be one of his
Comments?
things that he shouts.
Here's what we need to do: make a horror movie version and a mob movie version of this. It'll do very, very well. All right, that's it. That's Inside Out. So I guess we can go around the horn and have our guests tell us where they're going to be, what they got coming up, and then we are out of here. Mrs. Sassy, I know you got a movie review to do this weekend, huh?
Yeah, so I'm going to see the sequel to this. Oh my god, that would be funny. Blacklight. So yeah, I'm going to be doing a movie review live, probably at 10 a.m. This Saturday. It's all tentative right now because it's something I'm just trying to play by ear. It's my mother-in-law's birthday and Father's Day weekend, so I'm trying to figure it out. So stay tuned on the Twitter and my YouTube community page, but I'm going to do a live review because I do it better live. And then I won't be having a Sunday stream just because it's Father's Day. So look for me probably Saturday morning doing a review. Oh, look at that picture, babe.
God. Oh, God, that's scary. I look like a gay pirate.
Bada bing, bitch.
Bada bing. Forget about it.
We were like... Cannoli and I were like 20 years old there.
Yeah, well, I wish I could go back to those times. God.
I'm so fucking old now, bro.
It's ridiculous. Comments. What do you have coming up on your channel and what's going on?
My YouTube channel is fairly small because YouTube hates my taste in movies and insists on copywriting almost everything. So most of my stuff is on Rumble. I do have a couple of videos, and I have one that will hopefully make it through copyright on the movie Chinatown and of on noir movies in general. So hopefully that'll be out in the next couple of days, as long as, the universe goes great.
Nice. Gory King.
Hello.
Tell us what you got going on there, buddy.
Let's see. Tomorrow we're going to be doing Collateral. on my show with yourself. You will be
Mhm.
there, as well as some other people. And let's see, Wednesday I'm going to be on Gooch's channel. We're going to be talking The Secret of Nim. And obviously, I'm going to probably be making at least one new meme this week and probably release it next Friday. So there you go. Oh, yeah, and tomorrow I'll be playing more Cuphead.
What the fuck is that?
Oh, could only turn off your mic or something, dude, bro.
That was fucking scary. What the hell?
Dude, man, it's worse than the goatsy picture.
Good lord. Are the aliens invading?
Definitely not me.
Yep.
Like that was like signs.
That was all cannoli. Yeah, I think.
Where's the holy water?
Wait a minute. Wait. Hold on. What if that was cannoli? Fuck you. Your mic screws up on your stream, not just mine.
I don't know what you're talking about. It was all
Hey,
planned.
my St. Patrick's Day stream started that way. So guess what? Let me tell you something real quick. Every Sunday I make him pull out the mic, and he's like, "Why can't you pull it out?" And I said, "Listen."
Oh, I can pull it out, all right.
I fuck it up every time, but good. I'm glad it screwed up for you.
I don't know what you're talking about. Where were we, Gord? Oh, Gord, you were talking. Sorry.
No, I was done.
You done? You done?
I am good.
Okay. Mr. White Bear, with your holes being spread.
Hey.
What do you got? What do you got
on Twitter? Yeah, I'll be on tomorrow on Twitter.
Ooh.
I'll be
Judge your Twitter.
Judging earlier in the day and then gaming later in the day. It's been super duper fun, and I got a nice setup going on right now, so it's really nice and fun. Also, check out if anybody's in the homesteading community like myself, please check out Common's sake there.
Yes.
Her older videos. Those have been great for me. So anyways, yeah, waka waka.
Waka waka. And Vex? Drunk Sassy, I should say.
Oh God.
Sorry. She started bitching at you and I had to pull that up.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I have a video out. You can go check it out. It is not a review of Furiosa. It is instead breaking down why Furiosa is just specifically a bad Mad Max Fury Road prequel.
Excellent.
What the heck is a prequel?
I don't know. I don't know.
All right, Lofty. I miss that nigga.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I miss him too. When's he coming back?
I will also be on Gooch's Secrets of Nim or Ni. I don't know how to pronounce it.
My Nimmers.
Okay. I will be on that on Wednesday. Tomorrow, I think I'm on Lance's channel for Nielsen ratings.
Okay.
And Friday, there is the Carnival stream with For the Sake of the Comments, Nadia, Comics and Cosmetics, and I think Shagsworth is joining us as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, no shit.
Which is
nice.
that's exactly why I didn't do my movie review on Friday, because my friends are streaming. So support them, please.
I mean, you could just do it before or after, but sure. Yeah, sure.
I could, but
blame us. Blame us.
Doesn't fit into my schedule.
Vex, what was that one stream that you were on? That it was just a dude interviewing you, Daramuth. Is that what it's called?
Oh,
that was good.
Daramuth's corner.
Yeah, I know she's.
Oh, okay. I'll be on there Wednesday. I forgot that.
He's
part,
a good dude. I like him.
Nice.
He smells great. Yeah.
I like him.
Did you say he smells great?
What?
It's White. He's insane.
Goodbye.
Wow.
God damn it. And so for the channel, we'll be back. We'll be back next week with The Lion King. Anniversaries 30th anniversary is coming up for that. So we're gonna do that. Got a great panel for that one. Sassy's coming back. Amateur analyst Bagface is gonna be in another country, but he says he should be able to show up. So we'll see about that. And then of course my favorite part about it is Abomination AJ being on because
yep.
He is a furry lover, and
I can't wait for Vex to just talk about Nala's fuck me eyes continuously. To AJ.
It is going to be amazing. So look out for that. I am on Gore King's channel tomorrow talking Collateral, which is a very underrated, unappreciated movie. It's Tom Cruise's best performance he's ever given, in my opinion.
It's fantastic.
So he is amazing in that movie. So it's good. It's good. It's got a little bit of everything.
Yeah, and Jamie Foxx stole his wife after that movie. But anyway.
Yeah, well, we'll get into that tomorrow. That's trivia.
That happened years later, though. That happened years after they split up.
Yeah, we'll see. Just kidding.
But I'm excited for that. And then next week we'll be back. Like I said, just look out on Twitter. I'll put all the details out there, and that's it. I want to thank the panel, especially Comments, for making it through. Her first MMM stream. Thank you for coming on. Gore King, thank you for being a last minute addition, as always.
Literally.
Literally a last minute. I appreciate it. We love you for that. The chat was great. Thank you for all the super chat and all the great comments. Chat was freaking amazing. And that's it. We'll see you next week. Everybody get some rest and goodbye.
Later.